All right. Good evening, good day, everybody. We are back. It is Thursday. Yep, that means it is time for another stream. There we are. We got the camera going. Hello, everybody. We are back with our second session of Norco. We played a little bit of it. Last Sunday night, I believe that was the day, after we played through the entirety of Zelda Wand of Gamelon. Bad game, but the hour or so we played of this helped to make up for things. This is already very intriguing so far. Really good and interesting writing, and it appears to be a point and click adventure game, which is right up my alley. Hey Dog Nozzle, how you doing today? Happy almost weekend. Yep, almost there. And happy almost Resident Evil Village DLC day. I'm very excited about that. I know people are excited about third-person mode, and I'll give that a go. But I'm a little more excited about that Rose DLC, a little new story content. I think that's supposed to come out in hour and 45 minutes my time. I was thinking about maybe trying it out, but I don't know. I know I said I wasn't gonna do it yet, and I don't even know how it's gonna run or anything. Regardless, it's probably gonna be a mess. But right now, regardless, we got some Norco. Let's just hit continue and get right on in there. Let's see. There we are. All right, that is good. We'll see if we lose any frames tonight. I know the last few times we've lost some for God knows what reason. I played a little of the third-person mode demo that they released the other day. It was okay. Yeah, I imagine it'll be okay. Like, I mean, overall, I guess I don't really have a gigantic preference. Like, I mean, like if I'm thinking like 7 and 8, I love those games, love the first person, but like Resident Evil 2 remake, I love that. Heck, I even think the Resident Evil 1 remake, that's good. I mean, it's all good. Alrighty. I think I did see some comments of people who liked the third person in Village a little more because of the kind of bad FOV that it had in the first person mode, but even that was something that never really bothered me. I didn't feel like too much was different. It was kind of interesting seeing Ethan so much, though. Yeah. I'm more interested in that. Might be fun to actually get a little more of a glimpse of Ethan. I do want to see what they do with Rose. Yeah, I'm really excited about that, and I'm interested in seeing what they do with the Duke. I mean, I remember seeing the little trailer for it, and my boy, what's going on with the Duke? Alrighty, let's see. So, last we left off, we explored around our home, and then we were tasked by our robot buddy to find to buy something in town. Like, I can't remember what it was. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Do we have... liner notes? Well, we're tasked to find something. I don't quite remember what, but well, I'm sure we'll find it when we find it. Okay, let's have a little look around. We got a snowball stand. The snowball stand is closed for the winter. Oh, okay, little ice cream or ice desserts. Okay, we got some sisters here. We got a door. What is this? Padu, private investigators, we snoop for you. Okay, let's chat with the sisters. The turtle, he crawled out the trash can. Don't touch him, see? He's dirty. No, he's not. Turtles are always clean. They live in water. I mean, good point. Good point. Trash water is not clean. Let's go. Just let me stare a little longer. He's pretty. The two sisters continue to argue over the turtle that crawled out of the trash can. All right. Okay, can we go into the private detective office? The lights are on at Padu Private Investigators. You knock. No answer. All right, I guess there's not much we can do here. We got Floodgate Tavern. Dimes Discount. That sounds like a store. Let's head over to Dimes Discount. Oh, film set. A film crew is set up along River Road. Several floodlights illuminate a gruesome murder scene. Two men stand pensively over a corpse. Hey, yeah, let's approach. Maybe we can be in the movie. As you near the set, a small, energetic man jumps from his chair. Attention, dumbass. Can't you see we're trying to shoot here? What are you filming? It's a detective drama called None of Your Goddamn Business. Any other questions? Hey, sounds cool. So is this like a murder scene? Keep it up, and it's gonna be. Hey, you know what? Wait a second. You from around here? Yeah. We could use some cultural expertise, you might say. We're filming a Bayou cop drama, and all these knuckleheads are from LA. An actor on set turns towards the director. I told you, Kevin, I'm from Texas. Oh, that's right, Noah. I forgot. Your Harvard-educated daddy bought a boutique ranch outside Austin. Well, that don't make you a cowboy, hoss. Now hush up before you scare off the yokel. The director returns his attention to you with a mild look of disgust. Help us out, will you? The script needs some work. What do you say? Let's see. Yeah, this guy seems nice. Yeah, very nice movie director right here. Hey, Musketh. How you doing? What's up? It's been a while. A little bit. Doing good here. Hope you're doing well as well. Just playing a little bit of Norco, checking it out for the first time. Let's see. Yeah, fine. We want to help out with the movie. Great. Hey, Noah, get over here so you can learn something from the stupid redneck. ... Doing all right now. The timing has been really off for me lately, so I wasn't able to come to the streams. Hey, it's all good. I'm here regardless. I'm playing games anyway. Yeah, I understand that. I do the same with streamers that I watch too. Sometimes timing is just off. Or sometimes they're all streaming at the same time, and it's like, oh my god, who do I watch? The actor smolders. He whispers under his breath, I'm a redneck. Fine, Noah, you're a redneck, a real salt of the earth kind of guy. But as luck would have it, we came across an even dumpier hayseed than you, okay? So just take a knee. Alright, anyway, we need some good slang. What do you call a villain, a bad apple, a lowlife? Alright, we have an option between asshole, bad daddy, and crawfish devil. Bad daddy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one because that one's more fun. I have no idea what like actual like Louisiana slang for a villain would be, but we're gonna go with a bad daddy. Bad daddy, huh? Yeah, a terrible father. You nod solemnly. That's pretty jive, pretty seedy. I can work with that. Yeah, I like how you're the authentic local slang consultant. Yeah, we just walked on over here and we're like, hey, is there a movie going on? And the director's all like, get the hell out of here. Oh wait, you're a dumb redneck. You probably know some good slang. Like, great, that's settled. One more thing. What's a more regional way of saying to murder? To kill. Let's see, we got slay, send him home with the roosters, or slather him with the oyster flavored peanut butter? Okay, so now I'm kind of wondering if it's just like, all right, typical word, authentic slang, and then joke answer because we don't know. What is this game? Well, we're not very far into it, but right now it appears to be a point-and-click adventure game set in Louisiana. It's kind of like the first hour that we played. It's kind of sad. It talks about a big oil company that owns most of the land. You know, people are poor. It's, you know, talked about like the floodings a bit. And then there's also a robot. Yeah, the second options just seem to be the yeehaw kind of answers. Yeah, we're gonna go yeehaw. Send them home with the roosters. Send them home with the roosters. You maintain severe eye contact. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Sounds raw. Sounds real. Remember it, Noah. Home with the roosters. Well, I'm satisfied. The bad daddy sent another poor bastard home with the roosters. Sent a shiver down my spine. I seriously have to repeat this? This is how real people speak, Noah. It's how people talk outside Silver Lake, you understand? Real people are out here saying weird, gross shit all the time. So memorize that line, because that line is going to win me a Golden Globe. Oh, the director half remembers your presence. I'm pretty good at sourcing talent, aren't I? Always had a knack for it. I guess I owe you one. If ever you need anything, talk to someone else on set. Just don't bother me. I'm busy. Now get lost. All right. Well, we helped this director on his pathway to getting a Golden Globe. I'm thinking that'll help us with the golden ending. All right. We got the gas station there. Maybe that's where we can buy the object that the robot wants that I don't remember what it is. So let's head on over. So many evenings spent watching traffic pass by this gas station. Little has changed. The neighboring business still sits abandoned. The surrounding streets are quiet and empty. Well, well, well. Look who's back. Oh, fuck. Hey, Troy. Yeah, I think this bad daddy's about to send us home to the Roosters. It's the Undertaker. What happened? Carnival forget to be... wow, I can't read. What happened? Carnival forget you beside the road? And you even brought your little doll. Yeah, we got our stuffed monkey that we had a staring contest with last stream. There he is. Maybe we can have a stare off with Troy here. That's cute. Wow, Troy, you look like shit. Not even gonna start with you. How come the rest of your family's so chill, but you so uptight? My mom just died, thanks. You're not that stupid, are you? Catherine, she's too valuable. They'd never let her die. If anything, she's probably vacationing on a hard drive somewhere. You're trolling me about my dead mom? Trolling? You so damn sensitive. Can't say nothing round you. Your mom was excavating all along the rim of the lake. She used to pay me to help from time to time, matter of fact. She needed somebody smart. Somebody vigilant. Somebody like me. Especially with S.H.I.E.L.D. snooping around. I've seen some wild shit out in them swamps with Catherine. Yeah? Well, what kind of shit? I won't bother telling you about it. Might hurt your brain. And anyhow, this ain't story time. Not letting you in this gas station. Goddamn company that runs this dump did me dirty. They swapped me with an ATM machine for speaking truth. Ain't letting nobody through till I get an apology, very least. Well, that sucks. Don't patronize me with your weak pity. If you really want to get through, go get me some of them pills your brother was selling. That might persuade me. Oh, we have an option to fight him. Oh boy. Let's see. They'd never let her die. Wonder what he means by that. Dying is cringe anyway. Yeah. Dying is totally cringe. I certainly don't do that when I stream video games. It's always a complete first try playthrough. He got fired for speaking the truth. Yeah, looks like our brother was selling pills. So should we fight him? Should we try fighting him? Do you think we can take old Troy here? Let's see. He looks pretty tough. Fighting the WWE Undertaker. You know what? I mean, we haven't saved since we started, but we're not too far back. Let's see if we can take the truth speaker here. You joking, right? Trying to get wrecked. All right then, let's go. Oh man, he's bouncing around. He's ready to fight. Oh, can we can have the monkey fight him? Let's see if we'll use our monkey as a stuffed animal shield. I'm apparently not very good at clicking with my mouse. All right, we kicked Troy's ass. Are we K? Yep, I guess we are K, or you. I am you. Alright, let's head on into the gas station victorious. Yep, WWE champion right here. We did it. There he is. Passed out by the gas pump. Regretting his decision. Alright, we got some dog food. Dusty bags of dog food line the shelf. Oh, fuses. I think that's what we needed, but first... Oh man, we can get some liquor, some cigarettes. Let's check out the candy first. Protein bars, bubble gum, breath mints, taffy, etc. You wonder if this place ever started checking IDs. During high school, friends in the city would drive all this way just to get booze. And how about the smokes? Immaculately stocked cigarettes. All right, well, fuses are what we want. Fuses hang on the shelf. You grab a fuse. I detect that you have merchandise in your possession. You must remove any unpurchased items from your backpack and scan them in order to exit the store. To use an item in your inventory, drag the item from the inventory menu to the intended target. Oh, okay, here's our inventory. You scan the fuse. Thank you for your purchase. You're welcome. All right, we did it. I think we do have a new mind map thing though. At least I thought we did, unless it's is Blake our brother? Your brother? Okay, nothing new there. Okay, nothing new there. Oh, Troy. Probably Troy. Troy knows your family. He was buying pills from Blake and occasionally helping your mom with her research. He says she was conducting research in the lake. All right, that's it for that. Million. Oh, okay, we didn't do the thing with Million. That was our robot at home. Monkey was our secret weapon, for sure. How did you beat him up with a stuffed monkey anyway? I don't know. I mean, we did have... when we first picked up our stuffed monkey, he was quite angry with us. And we had a stare-off with him, and we made him a little less angry at us. So he's our friend now. I mean... I guess this is pretty real life in general. Oh, hey zombie! Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Still sick, so just lurking. Well, I hope you feel better. I know that game. Being sick, never fun. All right, let's see. Million was a security android. She guarded the perimeter of the aluminum refinery in Gramercy. One day, she ran away. Why? You don't know. Million. All right, we'll finish our thought. Okay, well, we got the fuse, so we can go back to Million. Let's see. Home. There we go. And backyard. There we are. There's Million. Alrighty. You got the fuse? Good. We'll be able to use the bike to get around town until I'm done with the truck. It concerns me that Blake still hasn't returned. He's been spending a lot of his time at Sarpy Paperbacks lately. Perhaps we should look for him there. Let's go. I don't think we have anything else better to do. All right, we got a good party going on. We got us, we got our android, we got a motorcycle, and we have our stuffed monkey. The sky bleeds, a color you knew as a child. Airline highway passes beneath your feet. Million has joined your party. Interact with party members by clicking their portraits in the party menu. If you're stuck, they may be able to help. Million shouts over the wind. The bike runs much better now. You can use it to get around during your visits. How's Blake been? The year that you left, Blake became uncontrollable. His behavior troubled Catherine deeply. He was beginning to remind her of your grandfather. After he was expelled from Destrahan, he began running drugs into the parish. He made himself many enemies. He put those things behind him after her illness, but now that she's gone, I'm uncertain what to expect. Yeah, this place can ruin people. I mean, we shouldn't have to apologize for leaving, I guess. I mean, people are allowed to leave. But I like our android friend. Yeah, I'm sorry for leaving. Blake took it very personally, but your mother understood. She always wanted you to experience America while you could. Cool. Where could Blake be? He spends much of his time at Sarpy Paperbacks. Perhaps we should check there. How have you been? I am always the same, Kay. Always the same. Is that bad or good? Whichever you prefer. All right, fair enough. What's it been like around town? Shield has been expanding since you left. Catherine took your grandfather's boat into the lake to investigate reports of construction in the swamps along the shoreline. She assumed it to be unpermitted Shield activity. She was unable to find any evidence of it. However, it was clear that she found something during that investigation. What was it? I don't know. Perhaps you do? Do we? She didn't mention it. In any event, something drew her to the lake months before her death. Alrighty. Does Million have like liquid inside their head? It looks like there's little bubbles going up. Oh, maybe some of that robot juice, robot brain juice. Monkey stares at you. You stare at Monkey. And yeah, we're back to the mind map here. Oh, okay. We can okay, there's Sarpy books all the way across town here. Hey, checks to cash. You know it's a poor town when you got like 500 of those. Lava-looking head ass. Yeah. Oh, lava lamp. Yeah. All right. What do we got? All right, we got the bookstore, we got some teens, a dog, and a driver. Let's say hello to the dog first. A stocky pit bull with piercing green eyes watches the horizon with a neutral demeanor. As you reach down to pet the dog, she shows her teeth and growls softly. Aw. Well, guess we can't pet the dog. A young man leans against his station wagon while scrolling idly on his phone, his silhouette darkened by the fluorescent glare of the payday lender sign. Started doing this rideshare thing a few weeks ago. Kinda hate it. Sucks. Yeah, sucks. Two teens nod and gesture excitedly while bouncing between topics. All right, what do you kids have to say? Where this dog came from, breh? Dunno. She been sitting here for a while. You seen her eyes? Them eyes are something, breh. All right, very, very enlightening. Your mom used to come here to dig through the stacks. Among the heaps of used romance novels and westerns, she always managed to find some occult artifact. The owner is also the landlord. You imagine that's the only way he manages to keep a place like this running. Over the years, they've experimented with other revenue-generating schemes. For a while, you could get your phone repaired here. Then they tried selling vape cartridges. Then Kratom, then anime wall scrolls, LSU yard ornaments after that. You remember seeing online that they were trying to do some kind of acupuncture thing. In the end, the schemes always fail, and only the paperbacks remain. All right. Sounds like my kind of store. That's right. They got everything here. Get a nice occult book. Get your Necronomicon and a new vape cart. You wonder how anyone can read in this dim and cluttered bookshop. As your eyes adjust, you see Blake's childhood friend Erica waiting behind the counter to greet you. Kay? And Million, when do you get back to town? I've been in Norco for quite some time. Perhaps you are misremembering Erica. Weird, I guess so. ... But anyhow, Kay, you're looking rugged these days, old friend. That's an intense scar above your eye. Yeah, I'm a badass. You know what? I agree. Word on the street is you clean Troy's clock. Wow, word gets around fast. That guy, my god, he's such a clown. Glad he finally got a little taste of what he deserves. Just doing my part for the community. Definitely. But enough about that, troll. I was keeping up with your travels online, but haven't seen you post in a while. I haven't been online much. I've been avoiding my phone as well. Helps that the connection has been so erratic. Been hearing of people chopping down cell towers, tearing fiber cables out of the ground, trying to rip the internet apart. She nods into the ensuing silence. Back because of your mom, huh? Yeah. I'll miss the hell out of that woman. Oh yeah? I know it wasn't always easy between you two. I was around for some of the arguments. Blake would say she was a great person, but a terrible mom. I just hope you and your brother can find some comfort. Hey, that means a lot, thank you. Of course, I lost my dad a while back, also to cancer. He was a mean bastard, picked up my sister and threw her one time, ended up giving her a concussion. I couldn't wait for him to die, but when he did, I danced. But as the years pass, I find myself thinking about him more. It feels good to hear stories about him. It's always complicated with this shit, never easy. I worry about your brother. Your mom's illness was taking a toll on him. I watched him slip back into some bad behaviors. So, have you seen Blake lately? Yeah, I saw him just yesterday. He hasn't been around the house. He has not. He said he was heading to the Floodgate Tavern when I saw him. He may have gotten wasted. I know Gus let him sleep behind the bar a couple of times. Did he know you were coming, Kay? He never mentioned it. Let's see. So people around here are attacking internet infrastructure. Wonder why. I wonder if it's similar to, kind of like the thing that seems to happen, in poor communities, where they, you know, steal stuff from like construction sites, you know, like pipes and whatnot to sell. I wonder if it's like this game's version of that, where we're tearing down internet infrastructure to sell it because we're poor. That would be my guess, but maybe we'll find out for you know, for real what's going on. Oh yeah, like ripping out copper wiring to sell could be. Yeah, maybe. That is that's my guess based on absolutely nothing. Figured he'd try to avoid me. Yeah, he can be like that sometimes. I've had to be delicate with him recently. If I ask how he's doing, he goes quiet. If I offer help, he doesn't return my texts. Yeah, he's broken. Sometimes I see glimmers of light in his personality, but it's rare these days. If I hear from him, I'll tell him to find you. All right. Well, I guess we'll check the Floodgate tavern next, but we'll take a little look around. Assorted books. You scan the titles on the shelf. Ooh. Don't be a vampire. You pick the slim self-published paperback from the shelf and flip to a random page. Another dark and lonely night spent in this cavern of despair, hidden from the daylight. Blackout curtains are all that defer my eternal death. Thought being a vampire would be sexy, but it's not. It's awful for your skin. I look pathetic. Also, blood tastes like bong water. Didn't think it would be like this. All right, how about Good Hope Cemetery Easement? A carbon copy of a document authored by the St. Charles Parish Planning Committee. Oh boy, this will be exciting. The document outlines the parish's intentions to secure a roadway through a 90-meter stretch of the Shield Industrial Complex. This easement would allow the descendants of those entombed to visit the Good Hope Cemetery. The grave sites are currently surrounded on all sides by the refinery. Wow, yeah, that's kind of weird. A cemetery completely surrounded by an oil refinery. All right, here's Crouton the cat. So this here is the illustrious Crouton. We found him behind the dumpster out back, licking cardboard. Whatever you do, don't try to pet him. He's a devil. I've got scars all over my hands from this damn cat. All right, well, we'll save the game, and we'll try to pet Crouton. Oh wow, Crouton usually bites strangers. He must like you. Ah, that's right. Victorious. Cat likes us. All right. Doesn't seem like much else here. I guess we can head on over to the floodgates. He's got little heart eyes. That's right. We did the little the pattern game, and now Crouton loves us. I do hope Erica is correct, and that Blake's absence is due to nothing more than another drunken night. My intuition leaves me with a sense that something is wrong. Do you feel it too, Kay? Does something feel strange to you? Oh, Catherine? What's going on here? Crouton is a great name for a cat. Yeah, I like that name. It's good. Several weeks ago. Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic. What brings you here tonight? Okay, I guess we are playing as Catherine several weeks ago. I'm dying. The cancer, it's gotten everywhere. There are some things I'd like to leave behind. I understand. And you were referred by Mr. Richard? Duck, that's what everyone calls him. Yes, Duck. We followed his branch with some interest. Who hasn't? I gather we'll be discussing this in more detail as things progress. For now, let us begin with a simple exercise. Is Catherine Kay's mom? Yes, that is our mom who died, which is why we're back. And, you know, I just had a thought. With, like, the futuristic technology, like, would this qualify as, like, a cyberpunk game? Like, I know it's not, like, necessarily in the future. Because I think when we were like very early on, when we were learning about the floods in the town, the fourth flood, which sounded like Katrina, that was kind of given to us as something that would happen in the future, because it would, you know, destroy our house. But I think I really dig the idea of like a cyberpunk setting. Like it's already like having like this like poor New Orleans. You got like the big oil corporation that's taken over everything. Evil corporation. We got like the robots and other futuristic technologies. And just instead of having like this dystopian like futuristic city that's kind of garbage, we just have kind of like a more of a present day, just really poor city. Very, very interesting. I'd like to talk about your earliest memory. It's of pine trees, yes? That's right. Tell me about them. They grew from the concrete and cracked the driveway, and the concrete broke into pieces. They made your father upset. He'd see them and frown, but he'd remain silent. He'd sit quietly in the truck, dissatisfied. I wouldn't say a word. Speaking in those moments made you a fool in his mind. Your father's house was suffocating. I couldn't wait to get out. And that's why you married Blue. Yes, to have somewhere to go. We bought our little place on Good Hope Street. The whole thing was a mistake. When I told him I didn't love him, it was in my father's voice. I told him I never loved any man. Was it true? Why not? Yes. That was a difficult night for you. It didn't feel real. Where was Blue? He sat at the window all night. The east-facing window? Yes. When you stood over him to apologize, you saw the flare stack at the refinery in his eyes. Oh boy. A little, oily anger, forthcoming, perhaps? I never apologized. Okay, what are we doing here? How was it after that, in the time before he died? We circled each other in wide orbits. I'd hide at the center of the house nursing Kay and only leave when I heard him step out. He'd sleep on the couch or next to her crib. He'd sing her old Cajun lullabies, pet her head, whisper to her about his life. And then there was the explosion. When the cat cracker blew, they say he fell 5 stories. We went to identify his body on a Thursday night. I remember the tempo of the streetlights. The police scattered across the East Bank. I carried Kay in a blanket. She never cried. Okay, so I guess... I don't know if we're just going like in order. I have no idea. Tell me about this man. Oh God, who's this creepy man? I would see him from time to time around Norco. This was many years back. Is this the ditch man? But several weeks ago, Blake saw someone passing by the house. I think it was him. Why? I just do. The robot is no longer there to deter him. Million? Yes. Could be it. What was your first encounter with Million? Let me think. She came to me in the parking lot. Kay was about 12 years old at the time. She knew Blue from his days at the aluminum refinery. I stared for a long time into her constellation of eyes. They swirled in a kind of desperation. I took her home knowing it was another mistake. You were reckless in those days. I welcomed any trouble I could find. Let's see, that cat cracker thing they mentioned must have been the industrial accident that we saw last time on the TV. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I was a little confused at what a cat cracker was. That does look like the weird Ditchman thing from the prologue. Yeah. What's going on with Ditchman? All right, let's see. What is the significance of this image to you? It's... well, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. It's a sphere. It followed me in the lake. When? Recently, a few weeks ago. This is where Mr. Richard's branch factors into your biography. Duck's version escaped. A hard fork, an extremely rare instance, and grew into some kind of monster. It began speaking to me through the radio. It told me to install an app. An app? Yes. I think it has something to do with the thing, the sphere, whatever it is. But so long as it pays, I don't care. I can use the money. The app pays? Yes. I see. It seems this is the last control point that you submitted. Would you like to include any additional thoughts or memories, anything not included in the intake form? No, that should be enough. I will now begin disconnecting the sensors. A slight feeling of nausea and disorientation is normal and no cause for alarm. I thank you for your patience, Miss Madere. Oh, she's waving about there. All right, I guess we're still playing as Catherine. ... Ma'am? Ma'am, are you okay? My eyes are just playing tricks on me, I guess. Vertigo and visual distortion are common side effects of a versioning session. Shall I contact our on-call physician? No, it's fine. Very well, last name? It's Madere, first name Catherine. One moment. Your head drive is fully synced. You have chosen our silver tier. Your product does not come pre-installed with adware blocking services and is provided as is without warranty. You are eligible for a free sync anytime before the new year. Thank you for choosing the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic for your cognitive versioning needs. You're welcome. Let's see, no idea what Super Duck wants from me. Better check my phone. All right, let's go through our texts here. All right, let's see. Just checking in, please text when you can. I'm fine. Where are you, dear? Arizona. Where in Arizona? IDK. Love you, just checking in, still in Arizona. New mechs. Be careful. It doesn't seem safe to be there right now. Call when you can. Getting worried. Kay? Blake says he hasn't heard from you. Really getting concerned. Please call. They put me on another round of chemo. Would love to hear from you. Call. All right, so yeah, our text exchange with Kay. Oh yeah, that must be because we mentioned throwing the phone into the Rio Grande. All right, let's check the Blake texts. Where you went, Ma? I'm out. I'm fine. Had to drop something off at your parents'. Been gone a while. I had to make a couple of stops. I'm okay, I promise. Blake, have you heard from your sister? Yeah, she said she's okay. Where is she? She didn't say. Dear, where did my pills go? In a meeting. We'll call back. How'd it go this morning? We'll call. Ma, he came back around. I'll be home soon, calling Uncle Chip. It's fine. Love you. Love you, sweetheart. Blake, can you hear me? Can you come to the living room, please? Something's happened. Out this evening. Everything's okay. You need to stay home. I'll be fine, I promise. Love you, my nerd. Love you, Ma. What is going on? Okay, here's the duck text. Been a while, Duck. Too long, old friend. How's the weather on your side of the tracks? They have me on chemo. Terrible. I don't have long myself. They got me carrying around a tank. Blue's waiting for us. I don't doubt that for a minute. Praise the glory of God. Something on your mind, Kate? Don't want to raise your blood pressure. Try me. Super contacted me. So he did. Don't mess around with that shit. Where you went? Don't mess around with Super, Kate. That thing's got no soul. Likes to ruin what all it touches. I need the money. They don't take money where we're going. I can't leave it for the kids to clean up. Blue left them a little bit with how he went, but I was a fool. Don't worry yourself like this at the end. Find peace. No peace for me. Don't get mixed up with that thing, Kate. I'll tell you now, it won't go how you want. Kate? God damn it, hope you're listening. All right, what do we got here? Welcome to Oxnard, my direct medical portal. There's our verification code. Do not share with anyone. We got a bill. Outstanding balance. Another bill. Outstanding balance. Outstanding balance. Ooh, and yeah, 12.5 thou. Bill. 15. Almost $16,000, yeah. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Says here I need to go to the Curious Duck. Meet contact at Curious Duck. Let's see. Oh, we can change our case. Well, all right. We gotta go to the Curious Duck, I guess. All right, was that our phone again? right. Well, maybe not. The Interstate Expressway traces a scar down Claiborne Avenue from east to west. East? The bridge cuts east through the Treme and the 7th Ward like places whose stories should be forgotten and left behind in haste. The pillars still tell those stories beneath the interstate. East above the industrial canal, the moldering strip malls, the narrowed expanse of the lake, the shrimp boats that prowl the black marble waves. East through the Mississippi and the winter weeknight darkness and onward to Florida, where it terminates. West. West is the suburbs Catherine calls home. West is the concrete expanse that breaks clean and sharp at the St. Charles Parish line and gives way to the cypress swamps. Tupelo crowns spire above the overpass, silhouetted by an unnatural glow that leads to Norco. All right, we got a little puppet theater charity hospital. What's this? A newly refinished Art Deco structure glows beyond the overpass. They turned charity hospital into art lofts. Disgusting. All right, we got a little puppet theater. Hopefully this is not as fucked up as our little puppet show from Martha is Dead. Let's see, these parts where it describes the different parts of town remind me a lot of the Shivers text from Disco Elysium. Yeah, same. And it kind of had like the same kind of like selections, like, oh, you know, what's to the west, to the east, what's above me, you know, that, yeah, that kind of thing. Definite, I'm sure there was probably some Disco Elysium influence, a little bit. At least for a game that boasts, you know, good writing for, you know, in regards to video games. Of course, doesn't have quite the wacky comedy that you could do in Disco. A makeshift puppet theater, the curtains are closed. Maybe I'll come by later to see what this is about. Oh yeah, we should. Check out the puppet theater later. All right, onlooker. This is taking forever to start. I'm starving. You been to any of these yet? No, what is it? A puppet show. They always start late. I told them I'd help load the gear, so I'm stuck here until it's over. My stomach's gonna eat itself. All right, well, good luck with that. Let's see. Can we order a ride? We should go to... is that where we want to go? Eagle Wholesale? Oh, we don't have enough money. All right, never mind. I guess we're just gonna wander there. All right, we got a City Hall. A figure sits at a desk overlooking Duncan Plaza and the deepening winter night. He watches the fingers of a cool front animate the tops of oak trees in the park. He watches the last remnants of commuter traffic leaving Canal Street, the pulsing taillights, the shift workers running towards the bus. We got a skater. A man holding a skateboard scrolls on his phone. Beautiful night, huh? It's lovely. There's finally a cool front. Been waiting months for it. I come out here most evenings. No one bothers you around this time. Plus you see a different side of the place. What do you mean? How so? People pass through this building at night you'd never expect. You know, the What do they call themselves? The Gregs? Garys? Can't remember the name. No idea. I have no idea either. The kids that squatted the Promenade Mall? They're obsessed with Ken or John? Nope. Then it probably wouldn't mean much to you. But anyhow, I see them come in and out of City Hall almost every night. I know it's them because my buddy Bruce got wrapped up in that stuff. Before you get initiated, they make you wear these goofy red polo shirts. Then once you're a full Greg, Gary, whatever, you get to wear the blue polo shirt. Sounds like a joke, and it is, but I don't think they realize it. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff I see around here at night. When did they come? What would they be doing here? I wish I had a clue. All right, weird. Let's see. An armed security guard greets Catherine as she enters the building. He sits on a wooden stool next to a walk-through metal detector. Good evening, badge, please. Damn, I left it at the house. There are no council meetings scheduled for this evening. You'll need an employee ID badge to enter. I hear strange people come through here at night. Guy out front mentioned squatters and polo shirts coming in and out of the building at night. I don't get paid to answer questions. All right. Very, very helpful security guard. Wonder what this guy's talking about. Greg's and Gary's? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, outside of it just sounding like a, you know, some kind of gang, polo gang. I don't know. Not sure. All right, let's see. We got the French Quarter. Let's check the French Quarter out. Hey, we got Santa. Let's talk to Santa. Well, ho, ho, ho. Santa's eyes roll wildly in their deep sockets. His mouth twists into a smile. How are you, dear? Got $1 to spare? Help spread some Christmas cheer. Where's the money go? What are you raising money for? Something very benevolent. Like a food bank or... Yes. This is a very sinister Santa portrait to me here. I don't know. Yes, a food bank? A food bank, veterans, animal shelter, who cares? Just give me the $1. It's my last one. Going back on your word, are you? Not true. I never promised you anything. You're a liar. Oh. My God, this Santa sucks. I'm not. And a demon. Demon? Santa points his bell at Catherine in accusation. Demon. His posture relaxes abruptly. Open your heart. This is a time for giving. Wow, okay. I'm not giving you any money, Santa. All right, can we listen in on this crowd over here? And that is why Marie Laveau opened a t-shirt and camera shop on Royal Street. That's not scary at all. I paid for a ghost tour. If we're just going to walk around looking at t-shirt shops, I want my damn money back. This is a farce. What kind of tour guide are you? Oh, wait. Is Marie Laveau that lady that I remember who was like the historical figure that one American Horror Story kind of covered? I think it was the Coven one. Yeah, because I think that was down in New Orleans. Kathy Bates played her. I'm not really up on my actual history about that particular figure outside of just what they kind of mentioned in that dumb TV show. Worst Santa ever. Yeah, I know, right? What a terrible Santa Claus. Very mean. All right, this is a farce. What kind of tour guide are you? Well, technically I'm not one, but... Excuse me? My roommate is? Then where is he? Long story. I came all this way because the website said it'd be fun. I'm having an all right time. All right. I like this fake tour guide. This is very funny to me. And something I could definitely imagine happening in a big city. Just, hey, I'm just some random guy. Give me your money and we'll take you on a fake tour. The city was supposed to be enchanting. Anyone trying to score some Molly? I hate New Orleans. Oh boy, all right. Okay, that's the Curious Duck. That's where we gotta go. All right, well, let's check in with the vendor over here. A hot dog vendor sits behind a large plastic cart. He looks up eagerly as Catherine approaches. Oh, hey, hi. Oh, this guy's name is Flannel Ass. He watches Catherine with a silent grin. So is this... I'm Flannel Ass, and these... He makes a grand sweeping gesture over a pot of vague meat. Are my hot dogs. Would you like one? Sure, what the hell? What the hell? I'm dying anyway. But really? You're buying a dog? That's fantastic. That's great. You seem a bit surprised. It's just been a while since I gotten some business. Been a little slow. Haven't ordered new dogs in a while. Oh, great. We got some old ancient hot dogs. Let's see. This is what we get for hanging out in the tourist area of town, I guess. Exactly. Getting a tourist scam. So these are old dogs? Nothing to worry about. They keep well. How old? Business was poppin', like I was doing really well back in YX2D. YX2D? That's nearly a decade ago. How would you like yours dressed? Tell you what, I think I'll pass. I'll be here all night. Anything else I can help you with? All right, let's just leave. Oh boy, there's nothing worse than a street food vendor who doesn't turn over their stock regularly. Yeah. Oh boy. Oof. Yeah, pass. Oogles? How's your night, ma'am? Not great. Sorry to hear it. You wouldn't have any change to spare, would you? Sure. I think I'd rather give it to you guys than that, murder Santa who called us a demon. Sure, but all I've got is $1. Really appreciate that. Change has been hard to come by this evening. Didn't know we'd be going head to head with Sketchy Santa. Yeah, Sketchy Santa. Terrible competition. His sign says he's raising money for veterans. Last night it was for leukemia. Night before that it was something else. I respect the grift, but he stole our corner. Tell him something? You should confront him. Oh boy. We did. He tried to kill us. Oh no. He really is a murder Santa. Yeah. With a knife. Wow. It was dull, so it just bruised a little. Well, that's a little extreme. That's terrifying. Are you sure you're okay? Doesn't hurt as long as I'm drunk, so thanks for the $1, lady. Yeah, thanks for the pain relief. All right, well, we did our good deed. Fuck this Santa. Not very nice at all. All right, let's Curious Duck. This is where we're supposed to go. There's a small plaque next to the door, says Curious Duck. This is the place. Door's locked. Oh. Do we have a All right, doesn't seem like we have like an inventory. So how do we... What do we do? Well, I know something we can do. We can save again. It's been a little while. Thanks again, lady. All right, let's... How about it? $1 for some Christmas cheer? I just let go of my last $1. What? That $1 was for me. Yeah, this is the place. I don't know how to get in. There's nothing we can do. All right, let's get out of here, I guess. City Hall. Uh-oh. All right. So you changed your mind, getting hungry, craving a dog? Oh, here we go. Curious Duck's door is locked. What's with the shop over here? I was told to come by, but the door's locked. The Curious Duck? Rosie doesn't let anyone in unless you know the secret knock. Well, what's the secret knock? I can't say. Sorry. It's urgent, please. Well, I do need some business. All right, I'll buy one of those hot dogs. You won't regret it. Doubtful. How much? Just $14. Wow, what a deal for ancient old hot dogs from a street vendor. $14. What a buy. Is that a joke? Is what a joke? Christ, do you take wallet transfers? Cash only. Damn, well, what if I send some business your way? Then I'll show you the knock. Fine, it's a deal. Oh, are we gonna poison that puppet show guy? Hey, all right, puppet show time, I guess. A crowd has arrived to watch the show. This is taking forever to start. I'm starving. My stomach's gonna eat itself. Say, do you consider yourself an adventurous eater? If you'd like to live dangerously, there's a guy selling old hot dogs up the street. Sounds like a delicacy. Always looking for ways to fortify my intestines. The show's getting started. I'll go grab one after it's done. All right. The show's getting started. Let's take a seat. Let's watch the puppet show. Gator Farm. Deep in this cypress hollow I hide. I mourn this evening. My last child has died. They hang hooks from trees with chicken thighs. They shoot bullets in our heads behind our eyes. It is a curse that I am the last to survive. I was once captured by a fisher fool who called me his own. He walked me like a dog along the sinking streets. He fed me strange plants and deli meats. He even covered me with blankets when I went to sleep. I left on the night of a monstrous flood. The fool has not rested a single night since. He stalks these bayous each night hoping to see my eyes shine. He calls out a ridiculous name that was never mine. Tonight I will excuse me. Tonight I will shine my eyes at him. I have a request. Kill the shrimp-catching man who killed my children. Remove his head. Bring me his skull. Do this, and you may again leash me like a dog. Oh, what's going on here? Oh! Alright, we're like a little boat. I love shadow puppets. Heck yeah. Shadow puppets and adventurous eaters. Hello, fisher fool. You've trolled this bayou for many nights. Here I am, the one you're trying to find. My child hangs dead across the lake. Bring me the head of the shrimp-catching man, the one who captures the small ones, peel the flesh from his skull. Do this, and I'll be your dog again. All right, let's go. This part reminds me a bit of Kentucky Route Zero. Oh, you know what? You're kind of right. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Oh no! Oh God! I just noticed we have boat damage. Shoot! Oh no! We're gonna fail the puppet show. Okay, let's take a right, or yeah, right, left. Oh, well, there's an eye up here. Let's check this. A solitary egret stands in the rush, undisturbed by the boat's wake. Oh, that was it. Oh no, I'm so bad at this. hand-painted cross and votive candles hide in the rushes along the bank. A bone-white oak tree towers above the display with a plaque nailed to its trunk. It reads, "Monster that took you, promise I'll find. Your daddy, he love you. Rest easy, child." A small assortment of sentimental objects are piled at the foot of the cross. All right, let's sift on through. A journal, too waterlogged to read, a set of playing cards, small figurines, a cell phone case. You slide the case into your pocket. All right, where are we going then? Where are we going? Oh my God. Okay, can we, I know we went this way before. Can we keep going straight though? Ooh, just missed the edge of that land there. All right, we got another mouth guy here. Let's head up here. Oh no. Oh no. Don't hit the land. Don't hit the land. Oh God. I'm so bad at this. Been a long time I seen anyone down this bayou. They all too frightened anymore. Biggest alligator ever to hunt this lake. She makes her den just across the way. Oh, might be over here then. She took my child from me. I buried him where I found him, near where she stay. I visit that site daily, hoping I might catch her, but she know better than to show her face. Were one to cut out that big skull of hers, that'd be something worth bragging on. It'd be a roadside marvel. There'd be money to make. I see that rifle you holding. What you say? You know what? So I guess we have the option of killing the gator or the shrimper. Well, you know, we got the quest first from the alligator, and hi, shrimper. All right, let's head over. Oh no. Let's try not to sink the boat on the way over. Oh my God. The guy's child was taken by the gator, but then he found it later. Something doesn't add up. Yeah. Plus, human, so, I don't know, bye. We're gonna be friends with the gator. An alligator hangs dead from a meat hook fastened to the limb of a cypress tree. Oh wait, do we? Maybe we have to go back to the beginning, because that's where we got our quest, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the one that he killed, Shrimper. Team Gator, that's correct. Oh, what's this over here while we're here? 3 crows watch from a power line that runs along the bank. Alright, we got a mouth symbol up here. Let's head over here to the left. You did my bidding, fisher fool, just like an obedient dog. Oh boy. This might have backfired on us. Each day you held me captive, my patience drained. You'll not humiliate me again. Consider this your last mistake. Oh no! He's gonna eat us! I relished the horror that struck the fisher fool's eyes. I first took one limb but left him alive. I made him crawl like a dog before he died. All right, that's the puppet show. The shadow puppet show. Much better than the puppet show stuff, or the little puppet thing we did in Martha is Dead. This was a lot more entertaining. Martha is Dead didn't have enough alligators. All right, I actually really liked that segment. That was pretty fun. I like the little alligator story. Alligator getting vengeance on the humans. Yeah, maybe siding with the gator had its drawbacks. You know what? Now that I'm thinking of it, he was rather insulting to us, right? Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. What are you gonna do? All right, let's head back to the French Quarter. There's our. Let's see how this our friend here is enjoying his old hot dog. A guy from the puppet show. Guess he followed my food recommendation. Let's see how he's doing. Hey, this is pretty tasty. Thanks for the rec. I might get another one. Oh man, this guy is gonna get so sick. Just wait for it, pal. Hope you know where to find a bathroom around here. All right, you know what, Santa? You need to shut your mouth. Hi, hey, thanks for sending some business my way. No problem, but we had a deal. Deal? You're supposed to show me the knock? Oh, well, sorry. Rosie would be upset. Are you kidding? I sent you business. Show me the knock. That was the deal. Well, okay, but I'll only show you once, so here, listen. Did you get it? So it was a knock, 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 knock. That was the secret knock? Very secret. That's how everyone knocks. Exactly. Who would suspect it? Okay. All right, you know what? There is a little bit of comedy in this game. I thought it was all gonna be completely like really sad. And you know, it still probably will be, but we definitely surprisingly got a little bit of comedy here in Catherine's section. And you know what, beating up Troy, that was, you know, fun. All right, let's do the secret knock. And Catherine knocks on the door and hears the subtle sound of its unlocking. Let's head on in. All right. Before we continue on, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break, and we'll be back with some more of this. I think we're just gonna stick with this tonight instead of doing my maybe we could try out the new Village DLC. You know what? We can do that anytime. And I'm really into this game. So sorry Village DLC. But yeah, and probably would have ended up crashing a million times, and we'd be right back to this anyways. So yeah, quick restroom break, and we'll be back with some more Norco. Let me bring this up. All right, be right back in about a minute or so, and Don't nobody go nowhere. Alrighty. We are back. All right, let's take a look around the old Curious Duck here. We got all kinds of stuff. Hey! Crouton. This cat looks familiar. All right, well, Crouton is here. At least. I feel safer about this place now. All right, unopened merchandise boxes are pushed to every corner of the room. Ooh, we got a crystal ball. Don't. Oh. Touch the ball. Suppose you think you could just come in here with your soft little hands and touch my magic ball? Don't work like that, love. Now I gotta clean off the smudges. I see you've been eating French fries, greasy hands. Nasty. You must be one of them super duck people always coming around here looking down at the cell phones. Greasy hands, terrible. The app said I should come here. The app. Yes, ma'am. Something not right about you, you drughead. I'm sorry, is this the right place? It is, just calm down, love, you made it. Dallas will tell you what's what. Go talk to Dallas. I called him when I heard you trying to break into the place. Hell of a racket you were making. Jiggling on the handle like you couldn't get a hold of it. Now I see why. Dallas will be right out front. I don't got time to be babysitting you. Now that I got to clean up all this. Stains all over my ball. You even check your shoes before you came in? They're clean. My shoes are clean. Well, I know that's a lie. And one last thing, that gemstone you got hanging from your neck, that thing ain't real. I know. Trashy. Man. You know, I think there's a gentleman out right outside the door in the French Quarter in a Santa Claus costume. Maybe you guys should get together. Let's see, mass-produced novelty voodoo dolls and tribal figurines clutter the display case. Novelty New Orleans themed t-shirts line the back wall. All right, we got some masks. Plastic simulacra of ceremonial masks hang on the wall. Ooh, books. An overpriced selection of travel guides, cookbooks, and haunted histories of New Orleans fills the shelf. Let's see. How did Crouton get all the way over here from the bookstore? That I'm not sure. Well, this was several weeks ago from the bookstore timeline. Oh, wait. Okay. I guess the question is, yeah, what happened here? Because at the bookstore, that lady mentioned that she found him out by a dumpster licking cardboard, right? So yeah, I wonder what happened. So I guess Crouton was Rosie's cat. All right, we got some trinkets here. An odd jumble of Mardi Gras beads and other trinket spills from the table. All right, well, can we touch the crystal ball again? I said don't touch my ball, love. All right, let's go back outside. All right, there's Dallas. Guessing you're Catherine. That's right. Rosie debriefed you? Was that a debriefing? I don't know if that's what I'd call it, but sure. She can be kind of... He casts his gaze into the sky and back to Catherine. Never mind. Black Job should have sent a ticket with the information we need. No reason to stand around. What's Super Duck? What exactly is Super Duck? It's a way of making money. Right, but... It's an intelligence of some kind. I don't know its purpose. Don't know why it exists. None of that. There are nodes all across the region, points where you can speak with Super Duck directly. Okay, alright, so we got like an AI going on here through like an app that gives people jobs. And now that we kind of know it's an AI and it's a video game, and I'm also thinking of kind of like a cyberpunk kind of thing. Probably not good in the end, these jobs that random people are doing for it. These are all things Rosie should have told you. Not surprised she didn't. Tell me about Rosie. What's Rosie got to do with any of this? There are a dozen or so rendezvous points in addition to the nodes. Rosie's shop is one of them. She must be making good money offering her place to the network. Probably the only reason she keeps it going. Doubt she's sold merchandise in years. Locks the doors to discourage customers. Guess you could call it a front. Have you been on Quack Job long? How long have you been using this app? Been doing this since before there was an app. But Super says use the app. I'll use the app. Makes no difference to me. Wasn't there someone texting us earlier named Duck, and they were warning us about something called yeah. We'll have to when we get back to K, we can go back into the mind map, because I know we had Duck there. It was just like, it was someone, I think. I don't remember who he is though. We'll have to refresh our memory. But yeah, on the phone, Duck has told Catherine to stay away from this Super Duck kind of thing. All right, let's go. I'm ready. Me too. Check the app and let's get moving. Oh yeah, this duck guy. Too long, old friend. Alrighty, yeah, let's check the app. Receive orientation at Eagle Janitorial and Paper Supplies in Fat City. I hate coming downtown for anything. Something always happens that makes me regret it. What's next? We met at the rendezvous point, so now what? Check your phone. Quack ought to have the information we need. Yeah, I know. I just don't know how to get there. Unless we, Oh, okay, we do have money now. Okay, got $54.35. I have no clue where all this is going, but I'm definitely intrigued. Yeah, same. I have absolutely no idea. I mean, I was surprised last stream when we found out we had a robot. But yeah, I'm digging it. I'm looking forward to seeing where all this is going, and I absolutely love that I have no idea where it's going. All right, Eagle Wholesale. All right, we got office, warehouse. The doors are locked. The office is closed. Got some traffic. A steady beat of traffic lights the sky along the causeway. The galvanized steel door to the supply warehouse is half opened. All right, let's walk in. Whoa! What is... Yeah, question mark, question mark, question mark. Are we turning into a horror game now? Are we gonna get all spooky here? Catherine, you made it. What? All right, looks like we're back to K and Million here. Act 2, Refinery Eyes. Erica said Blake went to Floodgate Tavern yesterday evening. Let's pass by on the way home and see what information we can gather. Okay, yeah, let's go back into our mind map here. Where was... Yeah, Duck. An old friend of your mom's. Your memory of him is scattered and vague. Okay, that's all we got. Just an old friend of our mom's. Maybe we'll learn more in the future. What is this? Reports of construction. Your mom was investigating reports of construction in the lake. She found no evidence of it, nor who might be behind it. Yeah, shield. We got no more thoughts on that. Troy knows your family, who is buying pills from Blake and occasionally helping your mom with research. He says she was conducting research in the lake, right? Is there one we didn't select? Let's see. The smile of the man who crouched in the ditch of the highway revisits your mind. His head was smudged with Wednesday ashes and mascara ran from his eyes. Okay. Your brother? Ah, here we are. Was headed to Floodgate Tavern. He mentioned this to Erica when he dropped by Sarpy Paperbacks to see her yesterday evening. Your brother... All right, that's it for that. How about us? You? Okay, nothing new there. How about Million? Million? All right, nothing new there. We still have the little green there. Oh, our mom. Your mom was conducting research in the lake. Your mom was investigating reports of unpermitted shield construction in the lake. While there, she saw something, but what? Your mom... All right, finished thought. Something in the lake. Your mom saw something in the lake, and that's all we have for that. Okay, the green dot is gone, so we're good there. No, I was not ready for that flash forward. I know. What was that thing in the warehouse? I want to know. Okay, we got Floodgate Tavern. Here we are. Nothing else around. Okay. The Floodgate Tavern. Many shield workers gather here after their shifts. That's Private Detective Brett LeBlanc sitting at the end of the bar. He's an unpredictable character, but we may benefit from speaking to him. Why are you looking at me like that? I still got chili on my face? Yeah, you do. We got a TV. The LCD pulse of the evening news makes pale shadows across the bar. An image of a man with a long gray beard hangs over the news anchor's shoulder. Can we... another pipeline explosion has left residents of Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. SHIELD officials have determined that the source of the explosion was due to a botched attempt by oil pirates to divert the flow of oil into a stolen barge. A man familiar to local law enforcement, known only as Lucky, was among the pirates. SHIELD officials say he is believed to be hiding in the Batcher Woods along the East Bank between Kenner and LaPlace. Residents are asked to call Crime Stoppers with any information. All right. Well, anything else to look at? Oh, wasted guy. A man lies face down on the bar, surrounded by empty bottles. Why you touching my podna? This is where he come to relax. Oh, sorry. Let's see. He's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's 8 beers deep and passed out. SHIELD, if I remember correctly, is the name of the oil company, a stand-in for Shell. So Mom was investigating unpermitted construction that they were supposedly doing around the lake, I guess. Yep. You are remembering correctly. They are the big oil company, and so there was something, the unpermitted construction thing, and then there was that thing when we were getting that procedure done. Like she mentioned seeing something and some kind of light or whatever. Also. Not sure what that's about yet. And then, now there's something weird in the warehouse. Aliens, maybe? You got a weird light. Could be a UFO. What's that thing in the warehouse? Oh, man. Yeah, something's going on. All right, we got Keith, Gus, and LeBlanc. Let's talk to LeBlanc. Sit here long enough, you never know who might pass through. Hey Gus, look at this dynamic duo. Not sure I've seen these two around before today. Sure, Gus. That filthy one right there, that's Kate Madeire's oldest. Other one's her robot. You pulling my leg, that's Kay? Blue's baby? Come on now. I work the turnarounds with Blue. Good man. Great man. Had some stories, him. How come his kids came out like they did? Look how this one's dressed. Look to me like she's headed to the job site. Or the circus. Blue passed before his time is why them kids don't dress right. Blue knew how to dress. You're right about that one, Keith. What is this dress down that we're getting here? My God. This game sure likes to insult you. Between getting insulted by Rose or Rosie, whoever in the Curious Duck Shop is Catherine. Now we're getting our clothes made fun of by these bar people. Sad the way the kids turned out, but forget all that. You two are lucky to be stumbling in while I'm sitting here. You're in the company of a top-rated professional sleuth, and I happen to have a bit of information. Spit it off, then. Hey, listen, I do things on my own time. You understand? Whining ain't going to make this go no quicker. What's he mean to say is that he don't do nothing but sit around here and drink. My ass. I'm the hardest working flatfoot you can find, me. LeBlanc, please. Time is of the essence. Cool your heels. I'm getting to it. Now I see why Kate kicked you to the curb. That is not correct. Save your battery life. I'm just playing with you. Tell you what, why don't you get me a drink so we can talk? Oh boy. Let's see. Okay, so we're with our dad's old sleazy buddies here, and our brother was hanging out with them too. Not good. Yeah, and I guess our brother was selling drugs. Are they connected? Or maybe LeBlanc here is investigating the drug thing? I guess we'll see. Can we purchase some booze? Evening, folks. Can I get something started? I need a beer for your boy. Lord help me. Another sap buying that lowlife a drink. What you need? You know Blake Madere? Yeah, I know Blake. He hasn't come around in weeks. Not since he ripped me off. Wish I could say it was the first time. Well, someone said Blake came here last night. Nah, he'd be a fool to show up here after what he did. So, Blake ripped you off. I let him catch some sleep here right behind the bar after last call, and wouldn't you know the boy walked off with the register. I knew he'd been getting himself all messed up on drugs. Was trying to give the kid a chance. Gave him some chores around the place. Done with him now. Done with him. Alright, good for now, thanks. How about you, Keith? Don't see how anyone can believe the crap the media has been putting out these days. It's all lies meant to divide working people. See for yourself. He gestures to the TV. That why you making your website, Keith? To set the record straight? You know that's right. Oh boy, alright. Might need you to buy me a little snack too, seeing as my wallet's all the way out in the car. But this is enough to get us going. Jeez, you know, this guy needs a... Can I direct this gentleman to a wonderful hot dog stand in the French Quarter? So alright, where do I even start? Your mama ever tell you about me? Nah. Nothing? I mean, shit. She must have said something. A hard-nosed detective, charming and mysterious? Give it up, Brett. All right. I'm sure I came up. The problem is, you got a piss-poor memory. Us investigators, we gotta keep our memories sharp. So while you don't know me, I know a lot about you. I grew up in this town, you understand. My cousin Susie's ex-husband knew your daddy when he was still at the plant. And Catherine, she was a few grades above me at Sacred Heart. I knew her since I was a boy. Everyone around here knew Catherine. She was always getting herself into trouble, always drawing attention to herself. People'd say she was kin to Jesus. Old man lived behind Lupe's would say that. Talking... I'm so terrible at reading. I apologize. Sounds like Keith might be a secret devotee of Mazovian economics. You know what? Perhaps we need to hook up with Keith then and get that Mazovian machine going down here in Louisiana. Let's see, talking about Pawpaw. Yeah, Pawpaw. Been years since I thought about him. Lot you could say about Pawpaw. He'd whisper some bullshit and get everyone repeating it. Wasn't all bullshit. Saying that word like me, a child of Christ, you know that's bullshit. We all Christ's children. Not like that, Gus. You know what I mean. Like, literally. Yeah. You know, this is the perfect response for me. Wait, what? What are we talking about? This was years ago, long before Blue died. Pawpaw told the priest a family of Cajuns came from Jesus. Said Catherine had. How you say it? Like Jesus blood? Got it from her daddy's daddy, and so on, all the way back to the old world. Like in that movie, one with the volleyball. What? What? That ain't the right movie, Gus. It's the one with the priests and stuff. The one with the volleyball. The one with the priests and stuff. Hell, I don't know. I don't watch movies. Figure some of that's likely to be true. You'd believe any old shit, Keith. No disrespect. Catherine never noticed. She was off on her own planet, wild as she was. Pawpaw never wanted to be seen. He was watching Catherine, but she weren't watching him. Blue wouldn't let no man like that near her anyhow. You got a point there, Keith. You'd be foolish to get in Catherine's way. Where she went, trouble followed, but I admired her, and she admired me. You sure about that? She never said much, but I could tell. She only talked to you when she needed a free hand, Brett. Like hell, she did all she could to get my attention. I just had too much respect for Blue. Couldn't dishonor the man's memory. The bartender shakes his head. Sometimes you make me sad. Don't mind Gus. I always been the handsome one and he gets jealous. Made me forget what I wanted to tell you. Oh, that's right. Your house is out there near the fence line. Well, that's right behind my place of business. I got a window looks out on the yard more or less. But this is a pretty long story, and like I was saying, ain't got my wallet with me. And you want us to buy you another drink? That's a real generous offer, Robot. Thank you for that. Unbelievable. Oh my god. What's it gonna be this time, folks? LeBlanc wants another. Word of warning, he'll bleed you dry. Sure looks like it. Sure looks like it. Wow, so we gave him a drink to give us information, and all of that was not the information we were looking for. Wow, okay. Let's see if he gives us info this time. This the cheap stuff. I ain't complaining or nothing, just making an observation. Tastes like dog piss. This real important information I'm trying to share here, valuable you might say, and you buy me the cheapest beer in the house? A little rude maybe, but that's okay. That ain't no problem. So listen here. This what I wanted to tell you. My office window looks out on your mama's yard. I'm always keeping an eye on the street. This was a little ways back, right after Catherine passed. I was looking out there on the street like I do, and I seen these shield security types leaving the house. They was carrying a box. You saw shield security leaving Catherine's house with a box? That's what I'm saying, Robot. They was walking out the front door with a box, casual as can be. And where the hell were you? Ain't you some kind of security robot yourself? What would SHIELD be looking for? Hell if I know. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO they got over there. She's always took a bit of an interest in your mama. I hear she's a loose cannon. What makes her a loose cannon? That's just what they say. You talking about Laura? Piece of work, that woman. Surprised she hasn't run the whole operation into the ground. Only reason the board keeps her on deck is because of her father. A lot of people want her gone. Why would she be interested in my mom? Everybody was. He's right. Everybody wanted what was in her head. Who's her father? Thomas St. Clair founded Claire Bionics. They made robots just like your friend here. Hell, Million might be a St. Clair unit herself. Million doesn't have much to say about that. Anyhow, man's rich as can be. Thomas St. Clair is a servant of the devil. There Gus goes with his bullshit. Not bullshit, it's truth. All right, Gus. All right, enough about Laura St. Clair. Why didn't you stop the SHIELD agents? Well, because I was busy. With what? You know, just busy. Who cares with what? When are you ever busy with anything? All the time. I can hardly get a minute to relax. Then what were you doing? I told you, I was looking out the window and I saw them SHIELD people. Okay, so you were busy. What you were busy with was looking out the window and watching. Wow. This guy's a great PI. So answer the question, Brett. You see these people breaking into a home, you're always coming around here bragging about stopping the bad guys. If I wasn't so busy, I might have killed them. Sometimes I wonder if half these stories you tell, ask around town, everybody knows I'm a killer, are just fantasies you make up to convince yourself. I was taking a shit. All right, there we have it. The detective smooths his tie as a moment of silence settles over the room. The window is next to the toilet. I'm always watching the street because I have irritable bowel syndrome. I hadn't even started wiping when I seen them SHIELD dudes, all right, bruh? Would you run down Apple Street with poo all over your ass? Yes, ... is my response also. The man closes his eyes and shakes his head slowly. I take that as a no. You wouldn't. Nobody would. You gotta have a clean ass to fight crime. Everybody knows that. Had I been done wiping, I guarantee you they'd be dead right now. I'm serious. All right, that's enough. Before you go, I got one more thing. I'm hungry. Would be a real nice gesture of appreciation if you bought your informant something to eat. And circle back afterwards. I might have a little more information to share. Oh my god. What now? Old boy got hungry? Yes, actually. Sucker born every day. Good for business, I guess. Should have mentioned I don't much care for the fries here, but that's okay. I ain't complaining. Just would have liked me a sandwich is all. But forget all that. This guy. Why didn't you ask for a fucking sandwich? Of course we're gonna buy you a sandwich and get more information. This is a video game. Tell me you want a sandwich. This LeBlanc guy is a real piece of... Yeah, he is a real piece of work, for sure. Yeah, he doesn't like the... Also, yeah, who doesn't like fries? I mean, come on. Fries are great. Let's see. Just would have liked me a sandwich is all, but forget all that. What's important right now is that you understand what I told you. I saw shield thugs leaving your mama's house with a box. What the box contained? No idea. But they was in there looking for something, no telling what. They got them headquarters deep inside the refinery in that old plantation house where the real action happens. If I had to guess where they'd all be heading, that'd be it. Say, Keith, you getting all this? Every word. Keith's making himself a little news website. What's the name gonna be, Keith? I got a few ideas in mind. You just like Duck, bruh. Duck used to be a news junkie too, digging up dirt on all the bigwigs. That was before the cancer knocked him on his ass. Some people just want to know the truth. You been by to see Duck, K? The man could use visitors. Well, I mean, we don't know much about him, but we do in our mind map. We know he's an old friend of our mother's, so we'll just say not yet. Not yet. You better go see him. That old boy knows shit no one else does. Where is he? What you mean? Kate must have took you to see Duck 1,000 times. Just think about it for 2 seconds. Perhaps LeBlanc is right to suggest we visit him at some point. Perhaps. Oh yes, quite. Why you talk like that? ... Did they make you in England or something? You sound like like a queen. Thank you. Ha ha. Now LeBlanc is speechless. A weird ass thing. Anyhow, figure I'll be seeing you two again. Good luck. Excuse me. I have more questions. Hurry it up then. Okay, so 2 beers and a serving of fries deep. All we got from this guy was that he saw some shield people leaving our mother's home with a box while he was taking a shit. That's all we got. We're looking for my brother. Why don't you ask Gus about that? I don't keep up with Blake no more. Too much trouble. We'll need help getting into the refinery. Getting into the refinery ain't easy. I know that much from experience. You should find one of them people like they've been talking about on the news to help you out. Oil pirates, barricading Highway 1, diverting pipelines and all that. Them the only kind I ever see get through security. They was saying on TV one of them pirates been hiding in the Batcher Woods. It's all over the TV. He points to the television. Oh yeah, is this yeah, we already went through this. Yeah, Lucky. So I assume we gotta find Lucky to help us out. Okay. Anything else? You two knuckleheads managed to figure out what S.H.I.E.L.D. was looking for. Come and tell me. A good detective should know what's going on. Where can I find Duck? Like I told you the first time, just think about it for 2 seconds. I'm sure you've been there 1,000 times, kid. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know if I want to know more about Pawpaw. That was kind of confusing me a little bit. A real font of information. This guy, yeah, this guy has all the info. All right, let's if we're to attempt getting into the refinery to reclaim your mother's possessions, we'll need help. LeBlanc may know where to find it. Yeah, we need to find a way into the refinery. Yes, S.H.I.E.L.D. has stolen some of your mother's possessions. We can attempt to infiltrate the refinery ourselves, but I don't think we'd be successful. Let's ask around for help. Let's see. LeBlanc suggested we visit Duck. It's good advice. Do you recall where Duck lives? Okay, let's see. There's a fugitive hiding along the Batcher. Yes, we saw him mentioned on the news. Allegedly an oil pirate. What about him? Are oil pirates common? Increasingly so. The pipeline network in this region is largely unmonitored. Claire Bionics and others are developing new technologies to address this. Where is the Batcher? The Batcher Woods are along the Mississippi River near Dime's Discount. Okay, so not too far away. Maybe he can help us get into S.H.I.E.L.D.? That's reasonable to assume. Okay, let's pull up the mind map here. Okay, an old friend of your mom's. Your memory of him is scattered and vague. LeBlanc suggested you visit him, but where does he live? You tried to recollect. Well, we know he has cancer, so we'll do his health. It took a turn before you left. A bit of lethargy, irregular breathing, sores on his legs. Your mom brought him food on days where he was unable to stand. His face? Brief, generous smiles, but otherwise placid, expressionless. I was afraid of him. Yeah, well, why not? Let's, I think we did the thing where we didn't like our father. Maybe we like Duck more. I was always happy to see him. His son, dead at 14. An explosion in the yard. Natural gas leaking from a pipe. Something caused a spark. The pipeline. It crossed the property to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s chemical annex. There's only one neighborhood along that fence line. What's left of it anyhow. Small fragments of his home pass through the black ink of your mind. The perennial accumulation of dust, the damp curtains and pile of cans on the kitchen table, and those refinery shadows of the little slab bungalow. Duck lives in Dimes. All right, so we got Dimes here. Dimes is the neighborhood along the fence line of the S.H.I.E.L.D.'s chemical annex. Duck lives there. Okay, private investigator Brett LeBlanc. He saw S.H.I.E.L.D. agents leaving your house with the box following your mom's death. Okay, and we got, let's see, Laura St. Clair. Laura St. Clair is... Hey, Merkleby, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. How you doing today? That I read the wrong one. From Norman Fox Lee. Thanks for the sub to Merkleby. How are you doing? I read the thing on my my OBS screen here instead of the actual what happened. It did not give me all the information. Hope you're doing well today. Let's see. Laura St. Clair is the regional executive of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oil. Her role is not secure. The board would like to replace her, but they fear the influence of her father. Okay, how about Lucky? We don't know much about him. A fugitive oil pirate hiding in the Mississippi River, Batcher Woods. And Thomas St. Clair. Thomas St. Clair is Laura St. Clair's father and the affluent founder of Claire Bionics, a machine learning startup. And S.H.I.E.L.D. All right, nothing new there. Okay. Let's let's see. Same happens to me all the time, so I always check Twitch on my phone. Yeah, I got the chat right next to my screen here. But when I heard the little sound effect, my eyes just went right to the screen. Wrong place. Oh well, we got it figured out. Let's see here. Okay, so we gotta visit Duck. We gotta break into the Shield refinery. But we gotta find Lucky before we do that. We also gotta find our brother. And we also gotta find out what the hell was in that warehouse or whatever several weeks ago that our now dead mother found. Whatever that horror monster / alien thing was. I don't know. Let's see. What you need? All right, we're good for now. Does Keith have anything else before we leave? Don't see how anyone can believe the crap that me. Oh, yeah, we already got that. Seen it. Okay. Alrighty. This has taken another unusual turn. Erica told us that Blake was heading here yesterday evening, but the bartender says that Blake hasn't come by in weeks. Something may have happened on his way here. LeBlanc says that Shield has stolen a box of your mother's possessions. We have nothing else to go on. We must retrieve the stolen items and hope that they point us towards your brother. Accessing Shield's headquarters won't be easy. Without assistance, perhaps impossible. I suggest we recruit help before attempting it ourselves. I wonder if we can attempt it ourselves. But yeah, we should probably try finding Lucky. Get him to join our party. So far we got us, Kay, our robot Million, and our stuffed animal Monkey. Who, you know, someone just popping in here might be like, why do you have a stuffed animal? But we were able to kick Troy's ass with our monkey. So, very helpful. Let's see. I have a feeling we're going to need to wait for another time jump to figure out what was going on at the end of Mom's flashback. Yeah, probably. Probably. Unless we happen to come, upon it ourselves. Might be kind of like a stereo investigation, if you will. Just like Disco Elysium. I hope we get a stereo investigation. All right, let's check Apple Street. Oh, that's the PI. This is where the PI was taking a shit, and he saw the Shield agents swiping the box from our mom's house. Okay, let's bring up the map here. Okay, so we got Shield right there. Floodgate Tavern, Home, Dimes. Sarpy Books. Okay, here's Dimes. Let's go here. This must be where Duck lives. A chemical annex. Shield's chemical annex sits a small distance from the house. All right, nothing much else to look at out here. The house is partially boarded up. You assume it's an artifact of hurricane preparation that has since become a permanent fixture. Oh, okay, it's dark in here. I don't know if it's coming across on the stream, but I can see someone standing right there. He's gonna jump scare us as we go to... Yep, there he is. All right, this must be Duck. He's got the cancer. Not the first ones to come through here toppling over all my shit in the dark. Since the buyout, people think this neighborhood's all the way empty, come around looking for copper. But you wouldn't do that kind of thing, Kay. Not like your brother. All right. How's it been, Duck? How's it been? About how it looks? I made such a mess with that head drive, just trying to keep myself out of trouble till it's my turn to go, so... You mentioned a buyout? You must have noticed coming in. The houses are all gone. People here have been fighting with S.H.I.E.L.D. all their lives. They got a little momentum on their side after the last explosion. The papers were making S.H.I.E.L.D. look bad. Let's see, you called it. People are looting copper in the neighborhood. Yep. So we got that going on. That must be what they're doing with the looting of like the internet infrastructure also. That's gotta be it. Just like a money kind of thing. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s taken over like the whole town. They got all the money. They're hoarding all the money. Yeah, people are just desperate. And I also wonder if all this cancer stuff going on too. So we've had a few people, at least, you know, Duck and Kay's mother. I wonder if that's from, you know, just the all the chemical stuff from S.H.I.E.L.D. But hell, we were here first. S.H.I.E.L.D. moved in, we suffered. Gas leaks, noise, explosions. Oh yeah, that's right. Like his 14-year-old kid died in an oil explosion in their yard because they have pipelines going through people's yards. That is fucked up. Gas leaks, noise, explosions. Can't grow my vegetables out in the yard. Just won't grow. I never cared to move, but I knocked doors for it anyhow. If S.H.I.E.L.D. had never dropped in on us, my little plot of land would be worth something. Money they were offering to buy us out was alright. Be worth a lot more had they never come. Number they put in front of me, I said piss on it. I could have sued after Reese died, I just didn't have the energy for it. Now I'm the last one left in dimes, so... Yeah, I'm sorry about Reese. It's history. Most days I can't remember his face, if I'm honest. When you fill out the survey at the head drive clinic, they ask you to write down memories, control points, they call them. I couldn't stand to write out his name. It was too painful. I skipped his memory. I regretted it at first, but I'm thankful for it now. Be a lot worse if that monster carried a piece of my boy inside it. Head drive? I unleashed it, the monster. Super Duck calls itself that just to get to me, just to piss me off. It's my fault. That company made it for me. I should have known from the get-go. They only do their business at night. Found out later they don't even have a license. Your mother went to the same clinic for hers. I tried to warn her. The junk that was in my brain. He begins to laugh. Is spreading around like a virus. It's even in the trees. I told your mother don't get messed up in any of that. She tells me it's talking to her through the radio. I said turn off the radio. She never listens. Stopped responding to me. Figure that monster's got money to burn. Catherine didn't want to leave her debt for you to deal with, so... So you kept up with my mom? Up until right near the end, Kay. She lived like she wasn't sick. She never quit. But I could see it wearing on her. Took a toll on her body. It started in her liver. They burned it out. Thought maybe that was the end of it. Before you know it, they found a little in her lungs. She was still going all over town, walking up and down airline like some kind of bag lady. Figure she thought it'd go away if she ignored it, but that didn't work out for her. Once it came for me, it never did quit. Been getting sores, cramps every day. Can't keep nothing down. Tried to tell her that, said, Catherine, this is not the kind of thing you can work off. You think she listened? By the time it got to her brain, that was all there was to it. No more working, no more doing nothing. But she'd already gotten fed up with me by that point. Never really made amends before they put her in that mausoleum with your daddy. Hurts my heart thinking about it. But what can you do? No hiding from God's will. So, oh man. So he says he made Super Duck, or some company made it for him. Yeah. I don't know what's, yeah, either way, like, I guess he was involved. Yeah, brutal, for sure, yeah. Yeah, that cancer stuff, my God. Let's see. We're trying to get into the refinery. Not a good idea, Kay. What for? They stole my mom's stuff. Well, that's interesting. The regional executive, she took a particular interest in your mother. Why? She wanted to know the things Catherine knew, I suppose. Your mother was out in the lake. She heard S.H.I.E.L.D. or somebody was building some kind of rig out there. She wanted to find out for herself. She didn't find what she was looking for, but she found something. Alright, good input, Million. Sounded to me like her medication was messing up her head, but she insisted it was real, some kind of UFO. Said it followed her for nearly a mile. But anyhow, that CEO they got at S.H.I.E.L.D., she's about as far out of her mind as your mother was. She must have caught wind of all this. Catherine got to be careful in her old age, paranoid even. The important thing she kept hidden, whatever S.H.I.E.L.D. stole, it wasn't nothing important. But you want to get it back. Can you help us get in? I'm gonna regret telling you this, but I've been sitting on it so long, been dying to tell somebody. All right, are we getting some info? Some more useful info, unlike the info that we got from LeBlanc. I don't know how S.H.I.E.L.D. managed to do it, but they fucked up. They bought out this neighborhood, and ever since they did, they put me behind the firewall. Got a computer terminal back there. Every time I boot it up, I get a view of the inside. Oh, okay. This could be useful. Not like I know what the hell to do with it. Clicked around a bit, but just got myself lost. Can't hardly read the screen. Computer's back there in my little library. Have a look. And whatever you do, Kay, I'm asking you to be careful. All right. Do we have more questions about our mom? Okay, this monster, my mom was working for it? Hate even thinking about that thing. It knows I'm here dying while it grows and grows. Big, disgusting, toxic birds sprouting from the ground all over the region with teeth and hands and all kinds of shit. Unbelievable. Turns my stomach. Okay, so are we literally talking about that monster we saw in that warehouse? Because that had kind of like a bird head thing kind of going on. So is that like the Super Duck? Is that part of like the AI? Maybe? Oh, weird. But you know what? I won't be the first to die. Hell no. It roped your mother into some lunacy. She wouldn't tell me the details. I couldn't get a single word out of her after a point. Did you attend her funeral? I planned to. Arranged for my godchild to pick me up and everything, but the day of the service, I couldn't hardly walk. I heard from a couple people it was a beautiful one. For all the bridges she burned, there was plenty of people had nice things to say. Even a few of her colleagues from the university showed up, the ones who got her sacked. I know that had chapped her ass. They buried her with that fake little ring she always wore around her neck. She'd say it reminded her who she was. Figure she probably wanted to give it to you, but you were gone, and Blake, well, he'd have pawned it to anyone fool enough to buy it. So, the ring she wore around her neck was fake? You don't know the story? Kind of funny if it weren't so sad. Your granddaddy wanted to prove he was from royal stock, so he broke into a pawn shop up there on Airline and stole the biggest ruby he could find. Went around telling everyone it was from the old world. Said it traveled from France to Nova Scotia and down the Mississippi River. Well, that was a bunch of bullshit. He ended up in Angola for it, though they never did find the ring. Catherine took it to an appraiser one time. It's cubic zirconia, fake. The man spent months in jail for a fake piece of jewelry. After that, everyone started calling him King Pierre. They laughed him out of crevasse. That's going to jail for stealing a garbage ring. That sucks. My mom was fired from the university? Sure. You were young, couldn't have been too long after Blue passed. She lied up and down to get that job. Nothing special, just a community college in the city. But that's Catherine. Never wanted to play it straight. Suppose Blake took after her in that respect. All right, enough about Mom. Let's get out of here. Okay, so let's check out the computer in the library. We got a few things to check here. We got a box. A strange ornamental box. You attempt to open the box. It's locked. Oh, need to find a key. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. All right, let's check out U.S. Army Corps Anomalous Light Report. A report on the levitating spheres of light witnessed by multiple onlookers above Camp Memory and the B'nai Carre spillway throughout the spring and summer of YX-1S, commissioned by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. Man, I am having a hard time with these years. It's a weird mix of letters and numbers. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Let's see here. But I wonder if this is related to that light that Catherine saw then. After careful survey of the soil contents in the area near Camp Memory, our inquiry has determined anaerobic conditions conducive to the formation of confined pockets of gas that, given exposure to sufficient heat, may ignite. Oh, are they literally doing the swamp gas thing? Come on. These spontaneous incidents of combustion were likely mistaken for floating luminous spheres. Yeah, sure. I'm going UFO. UFO. Let's talk to Keith about this. He knows the truth, the real truth. This isn't the first time we've heard about these balls of light. We found our brother posting about them on some web forum way back at the start of the game. That is true. I guess that is the first time that we saw that. And then the thing with Catherine, when she was out wherever, there was that ball of light that apparently followed her for a mile. All right, what is this? The Pigman. Some claim that the Pigman is a type of grunch who hides beneath the interstate bridges that cross Lake Pontchartrain. Legend has it that if you bring the Pigman a gift, he will return a gift to you in kind. Oh. All right, we should see about meeting the Pigman. All right, ephemera. A collection of bills, letters, and photographs are pinned to the board. The photographs are of various industrial and infrastructural landscapes that you recognize from around the region. The Geismar aluminum refinery, the grain elevators downriver, the airport control tower. All right, what's on the printer here? A printout containing the letterhead of a law office in Metairie sits in the tray of the printer. All right, the letter reads, Mr. Richard, after carefully studying the circumstances of the buyout, we recommend that you proceed with relocation. Shield is not legally obligated to provide you with an easement. You may find yourself trespassing on private property when leaving and returning to your home. Wow. That is so fucked up. Just they've bought up so much that like they can then just probably eventually get you put in jail for just like, you know, going to the store because you're trespassing on their land. All right, what's this deer head? The head of a buck is mounted to the wall. You pull on the mouth of the deer, it articulates open by way of an internal hinge. Inside of the mouth is a golden key. Ha ha ha. You remove the key from its perch and slide it into your pocket. All right. Let's see if we can unlock the box. You use the key in your possession to unlock the box. Inside, you discover a small collection of letters folded with care and decayed by time. All right, let's read. You're an invaluable friend to me, Clayton. You carried me through some difficult days. I respect you more than any man I've known. Your generosity is boundless. The children also love you. What I told you the other night is true, but it doesn't change anything. I made my decision the day I married him. We should take some time apart. Not long, just a few months. Time and distance. That's the only medicine for you. Love, C. Okay, so was our mother kind of having an affair with Duck then? Which fine, like it seems like our father Blue wasn't the best, and we could considering who he hung out with at the bar. My God. All right, interesting. All right, let's, I don't think there's anything else except for, oh, what's this? A trophy sitting atop the bookshelf reads Junior Champion Reese Richard, St. Charles Parish, YX2B. All right. I bet Duck was a pretty great guy back in the day. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy, a solid dude. Just getting the bad shit from S.H.I.E.L.D. and Super Duck and all that kind of stuff. It's a shame. All right, here's the computer. A computer console with a large trackpad and magnified display. All right, let's use it. You pass. All right, I activated my Alexa. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, you pass your finger over the trackpad, waking the machine. S.H.I.E.L.D. security terminal is displayed on the console. All right, let's use it. You sit before the S.H.I.E.L.D. terminal display. All right, what do we got going on here? This is a map of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Sentinel drone security fleet. The entrance to the refinery is in Zone A. Okay. If we want to gain access to the refinery, then it may be necessary to clear the Sentinels from this zone. There are currently 3 drones patrolling Zone A. Perhaps there's a way of relocating them to other zones. Okay, yeah, Zone A has 3. Okay, Zone A, S.H.I.E.L.D. entrance guardhouse headquarters. Zone D, reservoir facility switchyard. Zone C, fractionation annex. Zone B, catalytic cracking unit switchyard. Zone G, chemical annex. Zone F, riparian area, residential and commercial holdings. Zone E, freight elevator, reservoir facilities. H, reservoir port facilities. Zone I, undeveloped. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh my God, I keep doing that. No, select A, Send that back to D. Okay, let's see. Notice origin zone is unsecured, allocating blah blah blah. It seems there is a precaution in place to prevent any zone from being unsecured, but there may be a way around this. No zone can host more than 3 drones. When one zone contains no drones, then a maximum capacity neighbor will reallocate a drone to its unsecured neighbor. This means that when removing the last drone from Zone A, we must be sure that none of its neighbors are at maximum capacity. Okay, oh, but C is connected. Alright. Okay. Okay, so C has 2, B has 2. It seems you are only given 10 control operations before the system resets. No security area can host more than 3 drones at a time. When a drone is sent to an area that is at maximum capacity, the destination area sends one of its own drones to an unsecured neighbor. If we are to clear the drones from Zone A, the entrance area, then we must ensure no neighbors are at maximum capacity. Okay. Let's see, catalytic cracking units. The cat cracker we heard about earlier, that was involved in the industrial accident, if I don't miss my guess. Okay, that makes sense. Cat cracker, short for catalytic cracking. Okay. Yeah, I had no idea what cat cracker was when that first came up, but yeah, okay, it's just, it's obviously now short for catalytic cracking. Okay, so, all right. Adjacent zones can't be at max, so we'll put one of the D's over here, so there's just one, so we can move a few there. Okay, so those are 2. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. All right. Yeah, go back to B. Okay, so A. Go there. Go there. Oh, darn it. B has 2. Crap. Okay, oh yeah, C is connected. Shoot. Oh, I'm dumb. Well, we're gonna have to do this again. I don't know, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have to do it again anyways. Yeah, I know, Million. I know. We're bad at this. Okay, so C has 2, B has 2, D has 2, E has 2. Yeah, G has 3. Okay, so Yeah, let's move an E down to F. So that's full and it's not adjacent to us. Okay. Alright, Zone A unsecured. The drones have been cleared from the entrance area of the refinery. I suspect this will be helpful. Alright, we did it. Very, very good. Alrighty, I think that's everything from here then. Do you have anything else to say? How you doing, Kay? Alright, nothing else to say. Alright, let's head outside. Let's see if we got some mind map stuff. Alright. Duck is an old friend of your mom's who lost his son when a shield pipeline cutting through their yard exploded. He versioned his consciousness at the same clinic as her. They fell out of touch before she died. He lives in Dimes and is in poor health. Okay, fake ring. Your grandpa broke into a pawn shop and stole a jeweled ring to uphold the lie that he was descended from French royalty. Your mom later discovered that the ruby was made of synthetic materials. She still wore the ring around her neck until she died. She was buried in it. Okay, yeah, your grandfather, Peter Pops Pierre Melancon, he passed away when you were a teenager. Residents of Crevasse called him King Pierre after a fiasco involving a stolen ring that landed him in Angola. Your mom versioned her consciousness at the same disreputable neural versioning clinic as Duck. The device that hosts her consciousness is called a head drive. All right, let's see. Okay, there's the Batcher thing. All right, let's head over there. Oh boy, there he is. That's a. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. Let's see. A memorial languishes in the river mud. A 2x4 cross plywood plaque. Cairns of pulverized concrete. Sprayed haphazardly onto the plywood is a remembrance. Here passed the brave freedom fighters of January XW11, whose cries of liberty echo through the generations. In much smaller lettering, a different hand scratched "fake" across the bottom of the plaque. Alright, anything else? Doesn't look like it. Either of you see a little dog, little black pit, green eyes. Oh, we did. Those teenagers were hanging out with that dog. You see her, you send her this way. She answered a Potts. All right, you know what? We'll do that before we try talking to him. Actually, he might be better, more interested in talking to us once he has his dog back. Yes. Lucky's dog is missing. When we were visiting Erica, I noticed a dog near the entrance to the bookshop. Could it be Lucky's dog? I think so. Thank you for reminding me where that was. The bookshop. There we are. As you reach down to pet the dog, she shows her teeth and growls softly. Yep. A stocky pit bull with piercing green eyes watches the horizon with neutral demeanor. Do we have to talk to the... This dog looks kind of hungry. What do dogs eat? Dog food, bruh. Dogs eat dog food. Oh, okay. We have to... All right. Let's go to the store. Dog food. You grab a bag of dog food. Let's pay for it. You scan the dog food. Thank you for your purchase. Yeah, dog food, bruh. Oh, that's pretty great. Yeah, politically contested memorial, yeah. All right, let's, yeah, back to the map. Oh, wait, yeah, that was out this way anyways. Okay. Oh, no, I'm dumb. What am I doing? Dog food for the dog, not for Lucky. You pour a heap of food onto the ground before the dog. She laps up the kibble and follows behind you as you step away. All right, we got the dog in our party. Let's head back to Lucky. Pots! You brought back my pot liquor. She was having me worry. Pots now. She tough as they come, but Lucky thought they had her. He reaches down and pets the dog behind her ears, and she pants eagerly. He regards Million. Say, robot, you look familiar. You a Claire Bionics unit? No. Alright then, just thought you might fill Lucky in on a little gossip. What gossip? Laura St. Clair. She one unusual character, turning that refinery inside out on some wild goose chase. For what? What I was hoping the robot might tell me. But anyhow, they call me Lucky. I stick around here. You need help, you find me. Hey, help is just what we need. That right? We must infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D. To retrieve some stolen property. We could use a hand. I done got past them fences more than I can count. That's a good time. Even got me a couple grenades in my bag. Hey, can we have some grenades, please? Lucky'll come. You can count on Lucky. Now that there are so many of us, we'll need the truck to get around. Let's return to the house. I hope to finish repairs quickly. All right, we got a whole bunch of people. Okay, let's head back home. Oh, all right, go back this. Oh, we gotta walk, right? Because we got, yeah, all right, that makes sense. There we are, home. We do have, we don't have any inventory though. Electronics. card reader. Yeah, we don't have a card for that. All right. We're just hanging out back at our home base, fixing up the truck. I wonder if it's possible to just roll with the dog in our party. It would be a shame not to return her to Lucky, though. Yeah, I know. And I mean, I guess we probably could. Like, you could probably do a run where you take the dog, you don't return it to Lucky, and then, like, it seemed like we had an option to try to invade Shield by ourselves. It just sounded like it would be a lot more difficult. I wonder if that is possible, though. I'll be finished shortly. All right. So this, Miss Madeire's house, then. Lucky knew your mama a bit. How? She was around, seen her a time or two. She weren't no friend to the companies, neither. They'd have liked to have her dead. Yeah, they got their wish. The old man nods. They did. These companies want to get off the oil. Too much trouble. What do you mean? They put them wind turbines out in the Gulf, and now they building a brain. A brain? Hell, everybody know they in there building a brain. All the refineries is doing that. Going to hook them all up, make a bigger brain. But that ain't enough to outsmart Lucky. Lucky's smarter than any big brain you can dream up. They going to use it to find fuel out in space. Best of luck to them. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to make a buck. Then why get in their way? Lucky ain't in nobody's way. Everybody like Lucky just fine. Didn't you blow up an oil pipeline? He maintains a neutral expression as he watches the tree line. Lucky done blown up all kinds of shit. That's right. That's what Lucky does. Let's see. Oh, never mind. We got Lucky and the dog now. Sweet. Yeah, we got a good party going on here. People think Lucky hates Shield. Lucky don't hate Shield. He just like causing trouble. Without Shield, ain't nobody have a job in this place. But here come that robot. We best get moving. You want to talk more, just tap me on the shoulder. I finished repairing the truck. Shall we attempt to access Shield? Oh, yeah, 1 sec. We should probably save the game. It seems like, we haven't, oh, maybe there's more stuff with Lucky here. Yeah, fugitive oil pirate, that's it. Laura St. Clair is interested in your mom. Duck speculates that it's because of the object your mom observed in the lake. Let's see, you. Nothing there. Anything with Blake? Your brother never ended up at Floodgate Tavern. Erica said Blake was headed to Floodgate Tavern last night. Gus, the bartender, said Blake never showed up. Your brother? We don't know much about that. Yeah, Dimes is the neighborhood. Duck lives there. All right. Okay, let's go. Uh-oh. Monkey flies from the bed of the truck as Million speeds down the highway. Oh no! We lost a very important party member. Oh man. This isn't cool. Hey, Lucky, or Million raises her voice through the rear window of the cab. I'm relieved I was able to get this truck running. 2 pistons needed to be replaced. We can't even mention the monkey. Lucky shouts over the noise of the highway. What you got, Kay? What do you know about S.H.I.E.L.D.? Lucky know about all there is to know. What about it? How long has the facility been in Norco? S.H.I.E.L.D. came here early. All this area was plantations. Weren't no money in that after slavery. Got all that oil right there in the Gulf. Oil companies come in, get the land cheap. River connects straight to it. Full operation down here used to be run from their central headquarters. Then they split it up to get around some laws. Now you got this regional corporation with Laura St. Clair at the top. The man laughs. Bet they regret that idea. Tell me about Laura St. Clair. Laura St. Clair is the regional executive of S.H.I.E.L.D. Norco. Board of directors appointed her because of Thomas, her daddy. They was thinking, they get her daddy. Look how that worked out. She done lost her mind, and Thomas, he don't want nothing to do with her. What do you mean? Well, hell, it's in all the newspapers. She's been sending survey teams out into the lake. Why's she sending them out there? Don't make no sense. Hunting UFOs, perhaps. That area of the lake, they ain't got no oil, no salt domes. Whatever she's looking for, it ain't got much to do with oil. Alright, what about Thomas St. Clair? Thomas started the company that gets all the security contracts around here. Got his degree from LSU. Moved out to California to make robots. Man's a billionaire. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s board of directors appointed his daughter, thinking they could get some of his expertise at a discount. They ain't known the drama back then, but they sure know it now. Thomas legally disowned his daughter. She tried stealing Claire bionics out from under him. Some people say she even tried to kill him. Damn. All right, you said they're building a brain. S.H.I.E.L.D. trying to find a way to get off the oil, too much politics in it. What they want is to find minerals where there ain't no people, and where's that? Lucky points up at the sky. Out in them stars. But you can't go flying around there without a big brain. That's why they was hoping to get Laura St. Clair's daddy, but too bad for them. All right, you from around here? Lucky come from Vachery, right up the river. But he done traveled the land, walked to Knoxville, sailed to Mexico. Lucky done seen a good piece of this world. How long have you had Potts? Potts been by Lucky's side for 2 years. Found her pregnant beneath a car one day. Couldn't stand to see her like she was. Met a man with some land, wanted the babies. Thought we'd part ways eventually, but shoot. Guess I got used to her being around. She returned all I did for her many times. All right. The dog barking. Okay, so do we have more about Laura St. Clair? No, we don't. Okay, S.H.I.E.L.D. is building a brain. Lucky says S.H.I.E.L.D. is developing an artificial intelligence in order to conduct exploratory missions for off-world mineral reserves. Oh, bloodline. What's this? An old man in Norco named Pawpaw had delusions about your mom. He believed her to be a descendant of Jesus Christ by way of her Cajun ancestry. Okay. Is that, no, we still have a thing up there. okay. Blue is in a mausoleum. Blue wasn't buried, he was interred in a mausoleum. You visited visited it a few times as a kid. Catherine brought flowers and prayed there, and you sat restlessly, waiting for her to finish. Afterwards, she dragged you into the church that faced the river road to make you touch the holy water. She watched you motion the sign of the cross before fixing your shirt. She held your shoulder as the two of you left. Okay, is that everything then? Yep, we are clear there. Yep, love the pots. All right, let's head to Shield. Oh, we have the mausoleum. Well, we'll head to Shield first, I guess. Whoa! Hey guys. How's it going? Shield, a greener world awaits. No sentinel drones around. Once we clear these two, we're in. Ready? Let's do it. The man nods. All right. Oh, we're fighting. We're fighting. See if we can. I completely missed. All right, I'm not good at this. All right. We dying. We dying. Nothing much to it. Sure. When them sentinels not around, they let you more or less walk into the place. And would you take a look at that big fella? The freight mover? Hell of a machine. Could really put on a show with one of them. Lucky just thinking out loud. Let's get to it, eh? Refinery's ours. Oh, okay, we're back to Catherine. Okay, this is Super Duck. Okay. Monkey better come back at some point. I'm very upset at the idea that such a major character could just fly out the back of our pickup and disappear. I know, right? That is one of the worst ways I've lost a party member in a video game. All right, Catherine, you made it to this warehouse with Big Bird. ... I sure did. We have a job for you. It will pay. It will solve some problems before you die. Dallas. Question mark? No stranger to the network. You will assist Catherine. Yes. Catherine, in the lake, you saw the stone. We saw you see the stone. We want the stone, but it has evaded us. Super Duck is... what else? A network. A system of signals, wireless communication of locusts and frogs, cypress roots, disease vectors, internet of flesh, biomimicry, internet of internet, radio towers. Distributed AI, distributed birds in flight. Superduck saw you see the stone because Superduck was an eagle in the sky. The stone is a sky thing that many want, but it reveals itself to no one. No one except for you, Catherine. It followed you through the lake. It loves you. It seeks you. It will submit to you. But we must act fast. Shield wants the stone. Claire Bionics wants the stone. Superduck wants the stone. And John has the stone. John. Everyone hates John. Everyone follows John. Influencer. Dopamine fiend. Convinced himself he has faith in God. Convinced others even. Some young and idealistic, some old and bitter. These are the Garrets of John. You will find them gathered in the bowels of the Promenade Mall in Kenner. Oh, okay, that's that weird gang thing then. So it's not like Gary or whatever. It's a John. Yeah, because I remember them mentioning the mall with them before. The Promenade Mall in Kenner. John has hidden the stone in this forgotten place. He will use the stone in an attempt to fulfill his prophecies, but his are the prophecies of a fool. Got it? Go get me my shiny stone. Hurry before you die. I want to eat it. Have a good evening, you two. Well. Oh yeah, Eagle Wholesale. Go on, get me my shiny stone. What are you waiting for? All right, well. Let's, can you please explain to me what, so wait, sorry, go. You go. What was that? What was what? What was what, Dallas? What was what? Don't you give me that. There's a bird with teeth the size of my head living inside that warehouse? Yeah. Come on, Catherine. That's normal to you? No, but I mean, I've seen some stuff in my life. I mean, people have seen stuff in their life, but usually not that. Usually not that. Me too, but... What's the stone? He says it loves you. What was that all about? I don't know. I saw a drone or something in the lake. Why does he keep calling it a stone? Stone, drone, I have no idea. I was a little distracted. Well, I need you to start paying attention or neither of us is getting paid tonight. I got the gist. Some internet weirdos are living in the mall and they've got the stone. That's right. Kenner John and his gang, they're keeping the stone at the old Promenade Mall in Kenner. We need to find a way inside. Get the stone, bring it back here. You got that? Go to the abandoned mall, steal the magical stone, bring it to the giant warehouse bird. Couldn't be any more clear. All right, we are on our way to accost a gang of internet weirdos to steal their magical stone to bring it back to the warehouse bird. This all makes sense to me. A biggest node in the network is inside this building. Yeah, I'm a little lost. What's up? I don't know what the hell's going on. Superduck is what? Yeah. What is it? Something like a virus. It infects things, animals, trees, phones, whatever else. So what was that thing in the warehouse? A node in the network. There's a handful around this region. You use the app long enough, you get to know them. And the app is doing whatever this virus wants you to do. I don't know, just how I keep the lights on. Okay, so now, this has me thinking of something that could be like an interesting movie, actually. If we go back to classic horror, David Cronenberg movies, like a body horror internet kind of thing. You know, we had, I guess he kind of had that with like TV stuff and videos with a Videodrome, but yeah, like this like monster virus internet thing, bird creature. Yeah, you could probably do like a body horror internet kind of thing. That'd be kind of neat. Who is John? The thing in the warehouse mentioned a John. Ken or John? You don't know Ken or John? Never heard of him. Happy for you. He makes videos. They get shared all over the internet. I watched a couple. Religious stuff. You religious? I turned away for a while, but the cancer brought me back. No doubt. John's a divisive figure among the faithful, not the most orthodox preacher. Okay, where do we find this stone? The thing Super's looking for? Promenade Mall in Kenner. That's what Super said, anyhow. Alright, thanks. How'd you get involved with Super Duck? This all used to happen on Craigslist. Posts showing up. The strangest things. I was bussing tables uptown, couldn't swing rent, had a kid to feed, started responding to the listings. First one I ever did was steal a head drive, broke into a man's house in Norco, stole it right out of his office, brought it to another house. The people there were just like me. Just like you, how? Didn't know shit. They were there because of a post, just like I was. The house wasn't theirs. Nobody knew whose house it was. They plugged the head drive into a wall. They gave me some cash. I left. Yeah, this is all pretty seedy. Come on, Dallas, don't play dumb. I know, right? It's upsetting that there are just car alarms going off periodically around here. Yeah. It's not stopping. All right, I guess we call a car. All right, we did get paid for meeting with the Super Duck. We're up to 88.43. All right, here's the promenade. Let's go. All right, we got a side lot. We got the mall, drainage canal. A single car sits in the parking lot. A subdivision at the mall's rear is beyond the lot. I used to come here all the time as a kid. Same. I knew it fell on hard times, didn't know just how hard. And let's check the drainage canal. A drainage canal forms a moat around the parking lot, dividing it from its commercial neighbors. All right, can we head over there? Hey, mattress boss. The downpour finds its way into the drainage canal, its water level slowly rising. Okay, doesn't see... Oh. A fence adjoins the backside of two strip malls. The crevice between them reveals a smear of light towards Williams Boulevard. Beyond the fence is drive-through chicken, car audio, mattresses direct you to water towers and power lines and crumbling concrete and traffic signs. Abortive landscaping attempts, unkempt shrubs, solar-fed Christmas lights weathered and forgotten. Nothing else back here. Oh, okay. Oh, some potato chips. A half-eaten bag of potato chips sits beneath the car. That's Keith? Who? Keith Broussard, a guy I went to high school with. Where'd you go to high school? Destrahane. Destrahane's right down the street. Not so odd you'd see him here. In an abandoned parking lot in the rain in the middle of the night? I guess I've been on this app too long. Seems fine to me. Keith? Kate. All right, sister. Thought that was you. What's up? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm working. Me too. Working a case. Starting me a little news website. What's the website? Ain't got a name yet. Still trying to come up with something cool. Keith's News Alert or something like that. I'm just trying to report on what's really happening around here. What are you investigating? Yeah, tell me about the case you're working on, Keith. I'm trying to get to the bottom of what's going on in this mall right here. Heard they got small boys coming in and out. A textbook adrenochrome harvest. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is your website going to be called InfoWars? Are you Alex Keith Jones? My God. Oh boy. Yeah. Keith is on some QAnon action. Yeah. All right. Textbook adrenochrome harvesting facility. A guy who runs the operation looks about as much like a pervert as you can picture. Kenner John? You got it. Man looks like a slug. What do you know about Kenner John? I know he got to start posting in the comment section on New Orleans news and views. He'd go in there saying he learned how to speak to God. Got himself some attention that way. Before you know it, this gaggle of boys started following him around. Sick stuff. Guy's a sicko. Alright, that's enough. I should keep moving, but I'll come back later to see how the case is going. I'd like that, sister. Come pass by. Why I don't see you around so often these days. Staying busy. Mind me asking you something? Just a thing I find myself wondering about. Sure. Don't mean for this to be rude, but how come you treated Blue the way you did? One of the best men I ever knew. Oh boy. Why would you ask that? You kept his name. Figure it couldn't have been all bad. Just something I wonder. Well, wonder about something else. Hey, forget I asked. I'm too busy to be thinking about that right now. Then go be busy, Kate. I didn't mean to rattle you like that. Alright, it's a subdivision. A four-door mid-size SUV, an older model, well-maintained. Electronic device. A small plastic case device lies in the grass. What is that thing? Had to guess, I'd say it was a tracker. Don't know what use it is laying in the mud. Light pours from the partially open garage door. Yeah, what are we doing here? Catherine crouches and peers beneath the garage door. Sports commentary blares from a television in the far corner. She studies the space beyond the threshold. A compressor, ice chests, tackle boxes, stacks of cardboard, buckets of bolts, and welding scrap. Kitchen supplies, a butane stove, laundry baskets filled with cans of cat food, an old candle burned to its base and tipped onto the floor. Stacks of disintegrating newspaper, a microphone stand, a collection of shadeless lamps lined against the wall, as if awaiting a firing squad. Situated amidst the clutter, a man in a red folding chair watches the television, his back turned away. Can we go inside? What are you doing? Just... Catherine steps into the garage. Wait here. Catherine regains her posture behind the door. The man doesn't notice her. Let's remain silent. Sports commentators analyze a touchdown. The man watches with rapt attention, his head craned. Commercial break, a helicopter view of the Houston Astrodome. An advertisement for detergent. A silly dog spills the plate of fries and ketchup. Everyone is smiling by the end, petting the dog. Let's see. I was thinking earlier when we met him at the bar that he was a Mazovian, but the truth is that kind of thinking can break in one of several directions depending on conditions. Oh, very true, very true. The mother is old. She sits in the domestic light of her daughter's home. They hold hands. The guitar plays a hopeful song. The daughter helps the mother with her wardrobe. It cannot stop the progression of the disease. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. All right, let's see if we can scare this guy. Hello? The man looks back and jumps in his chair. What in the... Catherine lifts both hands, palms out. Sorry to startle you. Hell you in my garage for? This is about Bruce, isn't it? Yes. Ever since he got himself mixed up with that internet freak, people like you been coming by asking about him. But I keep saying the same thing. I don't talk to him. Can't even get him on the phone no more. We work together at the plant in Norco, but he goes out of his way to avoid me. Of course he landed a computer job while I'm busting my ass with a torch all day. Won't even look his daddy in the eyes. My kid, she left, never came back. It's hard. Hard, all right. Can't focus on nothing around here. Always waiting for him to call. Even started digging through all these boxes, looking for the little stuffed monkey he'd carry around as a kid. Sounds just like my daughter. Figured I could give it to him as some kind of peace offering. What would you tell him if he ever came back? Hell, I don't know. Get some sense? Guess I'd say, Bruce, you're my boy, and this here is your home. Wouldn't turn you away for nothing. That cult shit, that Garrett shit, let it go. Just come home. That's what I'd say. If you see him, if you see Bruce, will you tell him that? Hell, you can even record it and hang on to it until you see him. He blocked my number. I can't get a word to him. I don't have anything to record with. Then come back when you do. I'll repeat it. I ain't got no shame left. Now go on and get out of my garage. Okay, so maybe we should find something to record with before we do the mall thing. Can we buy anything around here? Overpass. Oh, sleepless. A woman with an exhausted expression sits on a bucket with a forgotten cigarette burning in her hands. Are you one of these nerds that comes around here to play with puppets? I'm not. No, not my scene. Good, we're back here trying to live a quiet life. These people with their haircuts, they come around here playing with puppets, making a big production, then the cops show up and give us a hard time. I got chased away from my last spot. I'm not trying to deal with that again. Where was your last spot? The mall in Kenner. I was one of the first after they condemned the building. A man lived in the closet. He was strange, but he kept to himself. No one bothered me in that place until the boys showed up. They chased us out, threatened to report us. Little bastards. That guy John, their leader, he should die. I hope the closet man lives up to his word and kills him. Yikes. Hey, Santa. How about it? $1 for some Christmas cheer? Oh, yeah, we already read this. All right, hot dog guy is gone. Can we buy a recording device from you? Dallas. Rosie. ... All right, I guess probably not an open merchandise. Do you have a recording device? Thank you for choosing the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic for your cognitive versioning needs. All right, I guess not. Maybe we can find a recording device in the mall, actually. Let's get our car back. Yeah, head back to the mall. Some kind of recruitment video plays on the monitor above the entrance. Imagery flashes across the screen, punctuated by text. 3 geometrical shapes. Find all 3. A name tag that reads Garrett pinned to a crayon blue shirt. Earn the badge. A tower circled by scaffolding. Find salvation in the stars. All right, we got some Garrett's. Model. A scale model is encased in glass. The plaque on its base reads ARC. What do you think that is? Hard to say, almost looks like an oil rig. Or a spaceship. 2 teens speak in whispers behind the gate. Each has a similar bowl cut, lacks shoes, and wears a blue-collared shirt with a name tag that reads Garrett. The older of the 2 eyes Catherine indifferently. Yeah? Is the mall open? Been a long time since I've come by this mall. Is it still open? The 2 boys snicker. Not for you. What's that thing in the case? That thing is our ticket to Mars. Knew it. How many people can fit in there? That's just the toy version, stupid. The real one is like 500 feet tall. 114 feet and 6 inches. Well, I was close. Yes, Garrett. Where are your parents? I don't know, watching Jeopardy or some shit? You got some candy for us or something? Give me a ride to basketball practice. Glad we got this gate to protect us. We're trying to get inside? Either of you gentlemen care to help us into this place? No one's going to help you. You have to help yourself. Is this how you live your life? Walking around parking lots in the rain asking for help? More or less. It's time you take responsibility for yourself. Lift, become strong. Get a new fit. You look like you're wearing a bag. No more soft drinks. I hate soft drinks. Then don't drink them. You need to be initiated before we can even consider letting you in. Initiated how? Humorous. How many readings have you collected? 12? I collected 12 so far. Wow, lady, you're stupid. 12 readings? You just pulled that number out of your ass because you're old. There are 3. Don't just tell her that. Only 3. So you have no idea what's going on around here. Guilty. You need to pull yourself together. I can help you, but first you need to help yourself. How? Sad. Yeah, they're both named Garrett. Sad. Couple of sad Garretts. Really sad. So listen, John's got an app, okay? You need to install it if you have any hope of making your way in here. Even once you're inside, you'll need the readings to visit the cathedral. Cathedral? The place where the divine object resides. Don't talk about that with the sieves, moron. What's the app called? What app? The one you just mentioned 2 seconds ago to get into the mall. Oh, John's Kenner book. Oh no, it's Kenner John's Apocryphon. That's it, Kenner John's Apocryphon. Install that shit. Catherine pulls out her phone. Done. Congrats, you're on your way to becoming less of a fuck up. What's with the name tags? You work here or no? Both tags say Garrett. Do you both have the same name? No. Yes. Okay. Look, this is like some spiritual shit. We can't just tell you about it. We did it to taunt Gooch. Dude, come on. She didn't even do the app thing yet. It's some spiritual shit. Just do the app thing and then you'll know the truth or whatever. How do we use the app? So what do I do with this app? It's an augmented reality viewer. You gotta find John's sculptures around town. Oh, okay. So that's gonna be a whole thing. Sculptures? Virtual sculptures, you can only see them on your phone. There's 3. Find the sculpture, scan it with your phone, learn some shit. The first is in Bruce's yard. Don't make it easier for her, and Bruce is a Garrett now. Show some respect. Each one will give you a clue about the next. You're just giving the whole thing away. She will not collect them all, Garrett. No need to worry. Yeah, true. That last one's a nightmare. Listen, if you need help, go talk to friend. Who? Just open the Apocryphon app while standing in the parking lot in front of the mall. You'll see friend. Where did you say we can find friend? Friends in the parking lot. Open the app. You'll find friend. Okay, let's leave. It's so messed up that here at the end of her life, for Catherine to accomplish any of what she's trying to do, people tell her, okay, sigh, first you need to install this app. Yeah, I know. It's very, very sad. She's just getting treated like garbage by these dumb kids here, and just, horrible, horrible. I think, that is probably where we'll end for tonight. We'll save our little scavenger hunt for next time we stream this, which will be our usual Sunday. We'll see how far we get into it then. Still very interesting game. Interested in seeing where this goes. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of weird stuff going on in this game. But it's cool. I like it quite a bit. Let's see, this game is really cool. I'd heard that it had great writing, and so far I'd have to agree. Same. It's interesting to see what they've learned from some of the other best narrative games of the last few years. Kentucky Route Zero, Disco Elysium. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I like that we're slowly getting like these really good, well-written kind of narrative games. I'm down with that. Very cool. So yeah, we'll save more of this for our Sunday stream when we go back to our non-spooky games. And let's see, yeah, tomorrow we'll be back with 10 p.m. Eastern as usual with Faith Chapter 3. We'll see if we can finish up the Faith games. And then after that, because I guess I kind of imagine we'll finish that before the stream ends. Who knows if it's even longer than Faith Chapter 2, who knows. But after that, and then the next day, we're going to be doing some short horror, quick horror. I know I have ready, we're going to check out the first two Fears to Fathom games. Home Alone and I forget what the other one was called. Where are you? Norwood Hitchhike. So these are both like short, like, I don't know, like 40 to an hour kind of games. 40 minutes, I should say, not 40 hours. 40 minutes to an hour. I guess loosely based on some real life things. I don't know. That seems to be what people say. I think those are going to be the first ones we'll check out. I know there's an episode 3 that they're working on that's not out yet. I know I have like From the Darkness gonna be on our short games list. I know I just downloaded a bunch of others. Nothing's really popping out at me currently. But yeah, we're gonna do some short horror games for our horror segment for a little while. Do something a little different. I know everybody on Twitch is probably gonna be busy with the village kind of thing. I think I might do that once that clears up a bit. But yeah, we'll be back. There's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff. And we'll stick with the short horror for a little bit, and then go back to something longer eventually, I'm sure. But yeah, thanks everybody who came to hang out. Always appreciate it. Always a good time. Love doing this streaming nonsense. Playing weirdo games. But yeah, yep. Thanks everybody. And we'll see you next time. And yeah, I should set up a little raid thing. But yeah, we'll do that. And everybody, maybe I should actually see who is on. Who the heck is streaming currently? Let's see. Okay, Super Sleepy Tea, very chill dude is playing Murder House, which I haven't played before. I think that's on my list to get to at some point. I think we'll raid over to him. So yeah, everybody have a good night or day or whatever, and we'll see you soon. Bye.